Hello, human.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Yes, I'm still sick. I know. Ridiculous. I've been sick for days. When does it end? When does it end, Lord? I ask. We're joined tonight by OG. OG, hello, are you back?
Yes, I'm back.
Okay, hi, yes, hello.
Hi. Yes, hello.
We're going to be flying in the sim tonight, just kind of laying low. I was out power washing all day, as one does when they're sick.
Yeah.
You're sick, bro. Sick
Uh,
AF.
I'm not sick, I'm super. But yeah, I was out power washing all day. And it was a little chilly, and I was covered in water. It wasn't a good idea. All around bad idea, but I'm kind of running out of warm days left to do this, so. Is what it is. We'll live, we move on. OG, can I get a quick check, mic check, 1, 2, check.
Check. Mic check 1, 2. Hello.
I hate being sick.
Solid, okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
hey. How y'all doing?
How you doing? Good evening,
Check.
everyone. Welcome back. Thursday. I'm gonna wait a little tiny bit, and then I have a surprise for everybody who's here tonight. You guys get an exclusive. I wish I had an echo on a Switch,
Oh yeah.
but I'll do a deep voice instead. Exclusive, like that. You
I
get
love
an
surprises.
exclusive. You get a first glance. I got the finalized. OG's already seen it. I got the finalized version of the new T-shirt design back today.
Oh shit.
It's very good.
Yeah, pretty dope.
I'm very happy with it. The shirts are not ready yet
Are you going to show us your gimballs?
to be sold, but they will be soon.
Oh hell yes.
But I'll show you guys the design tonight since you're here.
Oh my.
I'll share it with you guys. But you get an exclusive look at it tonight. Nobody else will ever get this. Do we have an echo that we could use? I feel like I'd use an echo more than I would use the deep voice, right?
Probably.
I mean, this one's fun, but
This one's kind of better, you know? A little higher pitch.
do we have any? Oh, I don't like that. That was so loud. I don't know what it was doing, but I hated it. What is this? I don't like this either. All these just make your microphone sound worse. Since
Got
I'm
the
sick,
wingman BNF
sounds even
flying.
worse.
It's a smooth flyer.
Oh, well, congratulations. Yeah, I love the wingman. It is a very smooth flyer, very solid, very crisp. Big fan of its crispiness. Oh gosh, let's see. Let's get Vlad drawn up. OG, you ever watch any old? Do you watch boxing at all?
Not really.
Yeah, have you ever seen any old Mike Tyson fights from when he was like a teenager?
Not really.
Okay, so I'm watching one earlier, and this is just an insane fight, and this is the only reason I'm bringing it up. So at the time, Tyson is, I think he's 19. The dude he's fighting is a guy named Mitch Blood Green, who was a gang member and ranked like number 7 in the world as far as like boxers go at the time. So Tyson's 19, Green is 29, so he's got 10 years on him, right?
Tyson was a monster.
Tyson's 5'11", Green is 6'5", so he's got like a decent height advantage. Tyson is like 215 pounds, and Green's 10 heavier than him. He's like 225. And I think he had like 3 or 4 inches of reach on him. And Tyson just goes the full rounds with him. And just, I mean, he's like, in the 8th round, he's like smiling and like just bobbing at all of these punches the dude's throwing. And it's probably one of the most impressive like boxing clinics you could ever watch if you ever just wanted to see like what a prodigy looks like, or
Tyson
like
was a phenom dude.
what a once in a lifetime kind of boxer looks like. It's Tyson when he was a teenager, and just seeing like that was just natural movement for him, was just to be a monster. Insane. But yeah, I've seen the fight probably 10 times already, but I love watching it. It's a great one.
I don't like the jockstrap camera holder on the Mobeetle. Had to put the canopy on it to fly at all. Got my mob extra thick flying tonight. Gonna call it the Dubs Thick. Flies surprisingly well for 40 grams all up.
That Mob Beetle canopy is an interesting one. I'm not a huge fan of it either. It's originally Angry Don's design, but I don't know what it is about their version. I don't like it. They don't have the same creases in it that Don put in their final version, I think. Because I remember Don sending me that canopy, asking me to try it.
Is his the one that was on the one that I flew?
The ultralight, yeah.
The camera keeps slipping out the back.
The camera keeps slipping out of the back. Oh, that's interesting. And it came with the Mob Beetle? That's the one it came with? You didn't print your own? And it's slipping out?
I didn't know
I
that
remember
Andrew
the Mob
Tate
Beetle
was
one
such a wicked kickboxer.
Being like...
Did you know that?
Crazy tight. The camera being crazy tight to get it out. At least out of the one I had.
Points at the ceiling during flight.
I did know Andrew Tate was a wicked kickboxer. Yeah, I did. I only ever knew Andrew Tate as like a fighter. I didn't know him for this new stuff until he got a little more popular for it. Like when it got a little more notable, you know? People started bringing it up more.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a weird dude.
Hey, go. Phew! I got this, it's a canned White Russian. It's 14% per can. It's like 5 beers in a can.
Yeah.
Or no, 3 beers, sorry. 3 beers in a can. Oh, it's spicy. Quite a bit of vodka in it.
It's going into a fractal frame soon. Just wanted to fly
You know,
it
like
stock
schools
first.
of like banned Andrew Tate references and shit.
It doesn't surprise me. He's gonna get blacklisted from like the world. Got my Mob Extra Thick flying tonight. Gonna call it the Dubs Thick. Nice. Flies surprisingly well for 40 grams all up. Hell yeah, dude.
Canned White Russian lol. Malt liquor for the win.
Yeah, a canned White Russian. It's not malt liquor. No, it's not malt liquor. It's actual vodka. It's by a vodka company. They make those now. Hang on, I'll show it to you. Because I get pre-mixed ones all the time that are like pre-mixed like whiskey sours and other bourbon drinks usually. I like bourbon. But the malt liquor ones are gross. Hang on a second.
Steel Reserve, baby.
Ew. Steel Reserve just makes my stomach hurt.
Steel Reserve earlier.
I know, dude. It's the Matrix again.
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you what I'm drinking. This is what I'm drinking tonight. Do I really have to give you my
They're
birthday
lying
to
to you,
look
heads.
at it?
Pull the label off. It's actually malt liquor.
It's
kidding.
Not, I promise. I promise. They're lying to you.
Gets done for about $2.50.
Here you go. This is what I'm drinking right here. The White Russian. It's a White Russian with cut water vodka and coffee cream liqueur. It's 14% alcohol. It's pretty tasty. Our award-winning vodka with coffee cream liqueur has big notes. big notes of vanilla and chocolate. I thought I tasted vanilla and chocolate. That's what I thought I had there. No, all I taste is vodka, really, but there's a little bit. It tastes like there's something else in there, perhaps.
Alcohol has come a long way since I was in high school.
It has, dude.
Lol.
Tell me about it. OG and I were literally just talking about this yesterday. I was like, man, I had a hankering for Old English, for a 40 of Old English. I wanted one so bad. And I was talking about getting a drink for tonight. I was like, I gotta go. I want to run out tomorrow and grab something to drink for stream tomorrow night. And I was like, I really want to grab a 40 ounce of Old English.
Stronger than they need
That's so
to be.
funny. And I brought up Old English, and then OG brought up Steel Reserve, and we were both just commenting on how brutalized it makes your stomach feel. Should I fly? No, I'm going to save Boner's new map for tomorrow morning for when he's on. Because he's asleep right now. That wouldn't be fair. We'll fly the Tesseract for a little bit. I am going to put a multiplayer lobby up if anybody wants to fly.
I'll stick with Bot Grinder's finest.
Oh, there you go.
Remember 4 Loco. LMAO.
Bro, 4 Loco was insane. You can still get 4 Locos if you know where to look. They're still out there. I think maybe the recipe changed and it's got a little less death in it or whatever it was that was killing people. Was it just making people's hearts pop or what?
Not sure.
Did you ever indulge in some 4 Loco?
I really didn't. I've tried it a couple times, but I never really drank it like that.
I had one a long time ago. I don't remember which one I even had. I feel like it was watermelon. But I just remember it tasting awful. I was like, why does everybody love this? Because it's got caffeine in it and
That's exactly
alcohol.
how I feel about craft beer. It's like there's no way that people actually enjoy this.
Kids died long.
Like I sent my brother a message and I was like, "Did you actually like this beer?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "What the fuck's wrong with your taste buds?"
Yeah, craft beers are a little brutal. I don't really like them.
Gross, dude.
They all taste kind of more or less the same, and then they try to do weird stuff with them. They're like, this one has bergamot and musk in it. It's like, why? Just
Same here,
make it
OG,
taste like
ha, ha,
beer.
ha.
That'd be good. I put Old Bay and Tabasco in this one.
4 Loco was disgusting,
Yeah,
and I
it's
second
gross.
most craft beers.
Fucking nasty.
I will dump an IPA out in front of its maker and pour a damn Miller Lite.
That's a fact.
What up, heads?
Smack
Been
right in
listening
its
to
stupid
my
beard.
Bengals beating up the Dolphins. Taste like garbage water, LMAO.
You've been listening to the Bengals beating up on the Dolphins? Very nice. What's up with you, man? I shipped your shirt out. Well, I put in the order for your shirt, so it should be shipped out this week, or next week, early next week, I mean. Mr. FPV Trucker. And good to see you tonight, brother.
Sports ball.
Tastes like garbage water? Yeah, I understand, dude. I agree. It's pretty bad.
Cool.
The football team I used to like to watch can't even pick a damn name these days, so I don't even bother watching anymore. I'm like, I don't even know what to call you guys. What am I supposed to call you? You guys keep changing your name. Oh, that was slop top.
Old slop top.
Yeah, this is the first time flying today, and honestly, my right hand, not gonna lie, it's like kind of jacked up feeling from holding the pressure washer all day, like squeezing the handle.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, it just feels kind of like numb.
Yeah, no, I get it.
But whatever, I'm just got to get my hours in, my flight time in today.
I'm a Colts fan, womp womp. We got Matty McFumble nuts at quarterback.
Womp womp. It's all good, man. Everybody's football team has some bad years. It happens. That's just how it goes. Some of us
Tight
more
grip
than
on
others.
the monkey.
Always a tight grip on the monkey.
Bad decade.
Imagine holding the monkey loose. What are you, a boomer? Is there? Oh, there is one up here. We got a new map by Boner FPV tomorrow morning. Temple of Doom. I'm so excited. It's a huge map. It's gonna be fun. Very
sort of
Indiana
like a stranger.
Jones-ish. May or may not do some live flying tomorrow morning too. It depends. To be honest, feeling sick, and just having what I have, sitting around while you're sick is a nice feeling. Just kind of relaxing. letting your body relax. So my son, today, I'm out power washing backyard, the back fence, and I go pick Key up from school, and come back to the house, and I change back into my gross clothes, and start power washing again. I'm tell him he can come outside and hang out, you know, if he wants to fart around in the water. So he does. He puts on his swimming trunks and all that, and he comes outside. And historically, my son is very picky about having things on his hands, like having his hands dirty, sticky, gross, whatever. Very untypical for a boy. But he doesn't like having his hands dirty. But anyways, power washing the fence today. And then I look over at one point, and the fence that I haven't power washed yet, like ahead of me, looks like a madhouse, like somebody in jail was trying to get off on an insanity plea. It looks like somebody just smeared poop all over the fence. And I find my son, who's on the other side of the fence, with his hands covered in mud from the power washer, like just making mud in the yard. And he's just been covering his hands in mud and then just wiping it all over the fence, like just painting the fence with mud. It's disgusting.
Oh my God.
It's gross. I was like, I thought you were supposed to be weird about having stuff on your hands. What are you doing? It's gross.
Yeah. What's funny
LMAO.
is you say
Good
it's not
morning
really the
from
norm
Holland.
for
What's up?
boys, and it's right, but
That boy's got
both
booty fingers.
Logan
Yeah.
and Ethan are the exact same ways.
Really?
Neither one
Dad's
of them.
washing
Neither
it
one of them
anyways.
like having stuff on
Lol.
their hands.
I blame the moms.
Yeah, probably. But that's the thing though, is Addie and Harley, both them girls will fucking tear it up in the mud.
Yeah.
They love getting dirty and running around playing and nasty shit. It's like,
Not keen
Weird.
normally. Normally my son wants no parts of it. But today he was all about it. He was cracking up, laughing, smearing mud all over the fence. I said, all right, buddy. Get after it. Dad's washing it anyways. Pretty much, yeah, that's what it came down to. And that's what I told him, too. I was like, yep. He was like, I'm sorry. Because I looked at him, I was like, Key, what's going on? And he goes, I'm sorry. I was like, no, I'm just surprised to see you shoving your hands into mud. That's very unlike you. Did you hit your head or something? Why are you acting weird? But he just, yeah, I don't know. Just had a hankering to play with mud today, I guess. Oops. Oh god, there's still a ceiling above me. What are you doing, OG?
I'm trying this like MLDR
Oh, okay.
simulated building here. These things feel so fucking weird. God, they feel weird because they're so drifty, because they're so, so heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So you throw it into a turn and
Oh,
it just keeps
he
going.
sounds like
there's
a
no
sweetie. Lol.
there's no throttling out of the drift.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, well. Yeah, it's a heavy drift to try to throttle out of.
Yeah.
Good morning from Holland. What's up? Hello to you. Hello, Holland.
My kids are normally like
Nighttime
that,
here.
but took them to Lake Michigan and I've
trade.
never seen them have so much fun digging in the sand.
Because they're normally like that, but took them to Lake Michigan. I've never seen them having so much fun digging in the sand. So I took my son to the beach 2 years in a row. My wife and I did, and he didn't even want to go to the beach. He'd like the actual sand. He's like, nope, don't want it on my feet. I don't want it in my shoes. I don't want it in my toes. I don't want to touch the water. That water looks dirty. I want no parts of it. It's like, okie dokie. I guess you're not a beach person. Whatever. I don't care.
Molasses League Drone Racing.
Molasses League drone racing.
Oh god. Yeah, it's wild feeling.
Those are supposed to be fairly slow, right?
Yep.
For spectator reasons.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's like the whole idea behind it, I guess, is it's to make it easier for spectators to follow, tighter racing.
I see. Well, yeah, can you imagine in the future when there's like a whole race course full of Minchan and they're just all, if they
yeah.
weren't slowed down and lit up with LEDs and everything, trying to follow that? Forget about it. Oh no, the ceiling comes at you fast. Molasses League drone racing. You're funny. We should do our own and call it Micro League drone racing. Be like, they copied us. We came up with it first.
Copy strike this guy. Can we copy strike these guys?
Do I still have that on here? I think I do.
Oh my god. Can we copy strike that guy?
I'm gonna
Like
copy
right
strike
now?
this guy.
I do still have it.
Can we copy strike PewDiePie's
I don't have
latest
stream turned up.
video?
Fuck.
Can we copy strike PewDiePie's latest video?
Like right now?
Like right now? Like right now?
Oh, you.
Oh.
I want a PB. There we go. Still got PB. Damn, that was in a heater. If not. Hold on. Let me turn stream up. I need you to double dip it.
What do you need?
I want to hear the yeah.
I'm gonna copy strike this guy. Can we copy strike PewDiePie's latest video? He called us Twitch thoughts. Like right now?
Like right now? That's probably the worst.
Like right now?
The like right now is probably the worst.
Yeah. I'm gonna copy strike
Like
this guy.
right now?
I'm gonna copy strike this guy.
Good money.
Oh yeah.
It's like eating lasagna or spaghetti or some shit. It's like
Something wet.
the loudest food possible. Oops. Oh god. We've lost it. Okay. Hang on a second. I'm gonna pull up the new t-shirt design and you guys get to see it. We're doing it this second right now. Are you ready? I hope you're ready and I hope you love it. If you don't love it, I'm still doing it, and only I'll just buy one for me and one for OG.
Yep.
It's so good. All right, guys, you ready? All right, here we go. Bam!
So ready.
Chippendales. Ah, yes. God, it's so good. I can't wait. I can't wait to have this on a shirt, dude. I'll try to have some shirts here by like in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I'll go for shirts. Oh God, I hit the cabinet.
B-A-A-A-A-H-A-H-A-H-A-H-A-A.
It's so good.
Man. Good God. He
It's
needs
so
a
good.
few bucks in the jock.
There's a little whoop spinning. It's so good.
It's
Oh, it's
perfect.
good.
I'll buy one. That's funny.
It's so good. I'm so excited for this one. And it's gonna look sick on a shirt just because it's like a full print. It's got like the brick wall behind it and everything too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a really good job. And when I was talking to him, I was trying to explain what I wanted, and I was like, "Have you ever seen the Saturday Night Live skit, the Chippendale Saturday Night Live skit with Chris Farley?" And he was like, "Yes." I was like, "All right, cool," because that makes this so much easier. I was like, I want him.
Need
but
another
upside
X
down.
or two on your shirt size options and I'd be in for a few shirts.
Oh, I don't know if I can add that. That's through Teespring.
What's that?
The sizes.
Hello everyone.
I don't know that I can actually like choose what sizes we have them in.
What's up guys? I'm glad I didn't wait for that. Brandon just missed the shirt, I think LMAO. Teespring hates big guys.
I told you.
Hey,
I told
Brandon.
you, FPV trucker. I told you. I was like, you're probably not gonna like it. I was like, you might as well not wait for it.
Why?
I told him, I was like, you're probably not gonna like this one, just because it's got a dude in his underwear, you know, Chippendales dancer on it. But he was waiting for a free shirt.
I like beef franks,
the,
but my
for
wife
the
like 'em
Patreon.
pink.
I like beef franks, but my wife likes them pink. What's up, Brandon?
Yeah.
Brandon, did you see? I shouted you out in a recent video. Did you see it? I tagged your channel.
Also talked about him on the In the Loops.
ROFL.
That's true. We did. We did talk about you on the episode of In the Loops with Eve from
God, yeah, I gotta take the
Fractal Engineering. That's fun to use.
I've been pretty busy. I'll check my tags.
I don't know if it actually tagged you or not. I put your channel as a, like, you know, it popped up as like a whatchamacallit in the screen up there. What do you call those?
This is my favorite
Card.
map on Velocidrome.
They call them dumb things now. Card.
What's up, heads?
But yeah, it was the Tune RC one. I just made a little black box joke, and I mentioned you when I made the joke. What up, Nacho FPV? How you doing, brother? Welcome. Welcome back, I should say. But yeah, not super important, Brandon. Not super important. We also brought you up in our little long-form conversation that we did with Eve from Fractal. We brought up your tuning as well when he was talking about the bagel frame. Both of those were fairly early in the stream.
Oh no.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you ask about the discount on the BNF?
No, I completely forgot to ask about the discount on the Bind and Fly. Hang on a second. Before I forget, I'm going to send him a message right now. Because he's probably waking up. Or, no, he is awake right now. It's 10 a.m. right now for him. So let me message him.
Over here wasting filament. Imprinting an 85mm Cinewoop in TPU lol.
Over here wasting filament, I'm printing a 85mm
He
Cinewoop.
emailed me to tell me he shipped mine out on Friday. How long does it normally take? I'm getting a little antsy, haha. Thank you
how long
for
does
the
it
shout
normally
out.
take for
Anyone needs a look at their tune or want help tuning or want to
Brandon?
learn tips and tricks,
Brandon?
don't be afraid to reach out to
You're
me.
gonna kill the robot.
I really ought to make a video series. Hello Mike Bergman. Crisp.
Good to see you, sir. And I hope you're feeling very crisp tonight. Okay, I messaged Eve. He'll hopefully respond shortly. I know his sleep hours are all jacked up, so hopefully that'll be shortly. Of course, no problem. You don't have to thank us for the shout out there, bud. As far as things coming from Fractal, it depends on where it's shipped to, but when he ships things to me, which I'm in Maryland, I'm on the East Coast, he ships from Taiwan to me. So that usually takes about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, normally. Sometimes faster. It's surprisingly quick sometimes. Sometimes it gets here within like a week and a half. And I miss it. I miss when they deliver it because I'm not ready for it.
Ha 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 Brandon. Your tuning pointer's got my quad with the Imperials going, and it screams. Thank you my friend.
Yeah, you should definitely be doing tuning tip videos there, Brandon.
100%. Surprised you're not doing
That's
tuning
great
tip
to
videos right
hear.
now.
Yeah, I'm surprised we're not doing tuning tip videos right now. That's right. Likely.
Likely.
You know what you should do, Brandon, is that. Do just that. Oh.
All 4 orders I've gotten from Fractal have taken 2 weeks.
There we go. Yeah, about 2 weeks. It's a pretty good estimate for Fractal shipping, I'd say. It's a pretty good ballpark. It's usually pretty good shipping. Oh boy, dryer's done.
Dryer's done.
It's not a bad drink. It's just
Do you indicate a map to train muscle memory in small areas like your garage? If so, you could go in and show a little freestyle on it. To so
yes.
Cal.
If you want a if you want a good map to train on, everybody that's in here right now, I'm so sorry. Hope you all are enjoying yourselves. This map right here, Coastal, Freestyle and Training, probably one of my favorite maps to warm up on, practice anything on. It has open stuff to practice on. It has stuff to practice like circular movement on, like power loops and Matty flips. It has good things to practice like X up things on. It has good proximity spots. It has, I mean, look at this map. Hang on a second. Look at this. It's massive. It's got so much stuff on it. This is my favorite one, though, by far. And yeah, sure, we can fly here a little bit. Some good warm-ups for proximity is the shoelaces, which I like to practice just for, oh god, for diving reasons. And hitting gaps and all that is you just work on hitting these clean. And just going the whole way down the line. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then switch on the last one. Just start doing them again. You can crisscross these as well and go like from left side over to the right side and back. But yeah, this is fun to practice over, and it's simple too. It's just like a little thing. But I like doing that for proximity stuff. What else do we have over here? Proximity stuff. The buildings over on the other side of the map are probably going to be your best spot for proximity. These guys over here. So there's a lot of little fun.
Is it safe not to have the antenna on the radio when using it on the PC as a controller?
Yes, just make sure you go into your settings and turn off the internal module. As long as that's off, there's nothing happening with the module, so it's okay to have the antenna off. You'll be alright. But yeah, we can fly around here for a little bit. Trying to think of some other good spots on this map in particular.
Yeah, you used to fly like that map. You were flying almost always that map for a little while.
Yep. Yeah, that was it. Just every night in this one, just because it had everything I needed to like just feel like I warmed up enough and practiced. This little building.
My
over here,
favorite
I like
maps in The Sims are the long-range ones. I really just like cruising far and some big air freestyle, not so much proxy.
Yeah, proximity is definitely an acquired taste. So is long range, though, for sure.
Yeah, because like long range doesn't really do anything for me because all I think of is if it crashes.
Yeah.
Long range walking.
Oh, yeah, long range walking, exactly. Get your steps in for the day, though.
Nope.
Nope.
I'd rather crash a bunch
Or
close.
driving.
Yeah, I don't ever want to crash far enough away that I gotta drive to go get it.
No, hell no. The anxiety. I like crashing where I just gotta huff once.
Yep.
And then I gotta go.
I'll get my steps in by crashing a whole bunch close to myself.
There you go. Just by crashing in the front yard.
Yes.
Lol, long
I
range
bet
is
it is.
thrilling when you return from 4+ kilometer and the sun is setting and you now have a sudden headwind. Lol.
No, thank you. No, I'll just stick to flying whoops and accidentally face punching myself sometimes from too close. Yeah. If you do want a map in this sim that's like my garage, I'm not going to tell you much about it, but there is
Trip sim
something
including
like
long range, mountain surfing was pretty awesome. I just wish the physics were better.
Ooh. Hang on a minute. There we go. I had too much hang time on the other one. I'll do like a little nose down 360 and do a Matty out of that. It's a little variation of the stellar reentry. Ooh.
That's what she said. I use Uncrashed and it's alright. I've seen Trip and it seems like cool cinematic elements are included, but I've not tried it yet.
Trip's okay. Trip's alright. I flew it quite a bit. It's not terrible. It's not my favorite by any means. But I'm sure it'll get better over time. They'll keep improving. As long as there's still interest. Developing a simulator is really expensive. Like, way more expensive than you'd think. Well, developing a good simulator is. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Woo. Oh, God.
I'm crying in GTX 1060 over here.
What do you mean you're crying in GTX 1060? Why are you crying in GTX 1060, sir? What's that supposed to mean?
I'm trying to figure out if 2407s would turn 6 inches props as good as FPV cycle 25mm motors.
Oh, I have no idea. Whatever motor size you're talking about right there, I've probably never owned that motor size in my life. Oops. Get out of here.
Uncrashed and Trip are beefy programs to run.
And? I played them on stream. I played them right here on stream. I got a 1070. It's not that much better. You can do it on a 1060.
I run Uncrashed on a very old rig fine.
You got it, baby. Yeah. 1060, you should be able to run that all day.
You might not be able to run it on ultra settings.
Well, yeah. I don't even run them.
I feel like that's I've heard that so many times where they're like, this game runs bad, and it's like, well, what are your settings on? Well, I'm on like high and ultra. It's like, well, turn them down.
Everything's on fantastic.
Yeah, multi. Yeah. I don't know why my game keeps crashing. Well, what are all your settings? Oh, they're maxed out.
His computer's over there just smoking.
It's been on for the past 3 years straight.
Like, Balti, when's the last time you did a Windows update? What the fuck is a Windows update?
Can I run it
Windows
on
updates are
160 Super, 1660, and Phenome 970 and AMD RX 470?
Oh, I don't know if you can. I have no idea.
I figured out my settings. Oh gee, it's working great.
Nice. Sweet. Nacho said he figured out his settings and it's working great.
Oh, nice. Good stuff. Glad to hear it. Remember when we first started playing games together and I was on that old shitty laptop? We were playing like CS. I was playing CS with like under 20 frames.
I remember, yeah. I don't know how.
Somebody popped the smoke. It's like, well, I'm going to sit here for a second.
Yeah. I'll see you guys next round.
Yep.
I'm stuck here.
Or the APB, when APB said screw you, and I was in the truck and just started driving away.
Yeah, that'll happen. You'll get that on them APB jobs.
Yeah. God, I
APB
miss
especially.
God, I miss APB.
It was so good. Such a good game. What a missed opportunity, man. That game had like millions of dollars of
My
development to start.
12-year-old smoked my
abandoned.
throttle gimbal on my
Yeah.
new Zorro.
My 12-year-old
That's what-
smoked my throttle gimbal on my new Zorro. Oh no. What happened? Just training too hard? What were we about to say, OG?
I was gonna say, even though like as much out of video games as both of us has got, I feel like if that worked great,
Oh yeah.
that'd be one I would 100% be going back to, like
yeah.
a decent bit.
But it doesn't. It doesn't work great. It works pretty bad still.
Yep.
I came down to
I'm right back,
play
sir.
earlier
Alright.
and it's squeaking like yours was lol.
Oh. Well, I mean, mine just kind of did that. I didn't really do anything too crazy to it, to be honest. I was really, I mean, you guys saw it. If you were here for some of those streams, I just flew it. That's all. I just flew it like I do my T-Light. It's just my T-Light's got the
I'm about to order the
Beefcake,
Aggo one.
AGO1s. I was just getting ready to say AGO1s, and then you typed it. What? AGO1s are definitely a good choice. Make sure you get, make sure you get the minis though, the mini AGO1s.
Anyone played Chris? Mine squeaks too, but I don't care.
Has anyone played Crisp? I have. I got early access to Crisp. Pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Mine squeaks too, but I don't care. Yeah. That's kind of how I was dealing
Unreal
with it for a couple
Tournament
weeks.
1999.
That I flew it, as I was like, whatever. It's squeaking. It's fine. We're just going to leave it. Unreal Tournament 1999. Oof. I played a lot of Quake.
I had the Zorro on my wish list. Took it off after hearing your thoughts on it. Been using an X-Lite for 4 years.
X-Lite's where it's at, man. X-Lite's hard to beat. It's just unfortunate, the FR Sky stuff.
But can it play Crisis?
Can it play Crysis 3 on max settings? I don't think so, mister.
It's time to butter it up. And get down with the biscuit.
As soon as I hit play on Crysis 3,
Portals.
computer goes up in flames. It's over. Computer's dead.
I opened the radio up and put some white silicone on the ears. It's a lit quieter, but you can still hear the dragging.
Yeah. It's just those gimbals in general. They're just noisy. Too much playastic. But the AGO ones are nice. Nice replacement.
Super Lube. Use Super Lube.
Use Super Lube. Use Super Lube. The man said it twice.
Aggo 1 Mini.
Yes. Mini Aggo 1. Huh? Oh! Almost didn't make it through that one, fellas. That was a close one. Alright.
My kid is also hard on things.
So am I.
I think I'm going to get him his own setup for Christmas.
I have gorilla fingers with my radio.
Astroglide. Could you put the gimbal display on?
I was
What are everyone's
just putting
opinion
that
on
on.
stick ends? Never mind.
I still use the T-Light.
Damn it, heads.
Stock.
I think you bought up all the 4
Gimbals.
to 3 pico razors.
I probably did, and I'm sorry. I probably did, and I'm sorry. Okay? That probably was me that bought... I bought like 10. I'm sorry. If it... I also had to buy like 4 of the 16x9s. I'm pretty upset about it. Anyways, the AGO ones came with stick ends.
10 burn him at the stake. I printed a couple pairs of stick ends. I'm running the Radiomaster sticky ends that come with the AGO1 minis.
So I tried.
They're perfect.
I tried those, and I couldn't get used to them. So I put my T-Light ones back on because they look good too. It's like black, you know, it's like black, red. And I got the red gimbal or stick little cover dealy there. What do they even call those? Sleeve? I don't know. Anyways, I like that. I want to show.
Pots.
Should I show it?
How hard was it to get the AGO1 in the T-Light?
Pots. Thank you. Not hard.
They came loose on me today, though.
I'm a giant dumb when it comes to building things, and if you consider yourself to be not so much of a giant dumb, like slightly less of a giant dumb than I, then it should be no issue. It was pretty easy. Pretty simple soldering. And then you gotta hack off some metal, real thin metal. Whoops. Ah! Oh, no, get down. Oh god. Do you guys want to see something else really cool?
Shopping eBay for cameras now. I feel dirty.
That nobody else has seen yet? I think he may have actually posted the video and then deleted it. I don't know that he wanted anybody to see it either.
Only fan.
No, that link already... You guys already have that link. Don't be silly. No. Oh gosh, that's very loud. Okay, let me show you. Tell me if you know what you're looking at. Do you guys know what you're looking at?
What video?
Do you guys know what this is? Do you know what you're looking at?
Hydro dipping.
Do you guys, can you tell what that is?
Ink screening.
Can you tell what that
Dipping
is?
submitting.
Ooh.
Furby.
Can you tell what that is?
Your logo. Necronomicon.
All the videos all jacked up at the best part?
Oh shit. Your new transmitter skin.
Oh.
I thought it was a Furby. But it's hydro dipping.
Oh, baby. Just a little sneak peek. Just a sneak peek. That's all you get. That's all you get.
Crisp PP. I want to try this so bad.
Here's the best part.
That's also it.
Hello.
I didn't just get one.
Just the tip part. I'm now steamy.
There's another one.
Full steam.
And the
Shit,
other one
man. So sick.
will be given away. So there'll be 2 of these in existence. Ever. That's it. There'll be 2 of them. I'll have one, and the other one's going to be given away.
I'm erect.
Okay? And then that's it. There's no more after that. He's not going to make any more. That's it. That's it. There's all. There will be 2 in the world for the T-Light, and that's it. There might be some others for other radios in the future, but there will not be any more for the T-Light. There'll be 2 in existence, and there may... Oh, never mind. I'm not going to spoil that. I'll keep that one under wraps for right now, because I know that it's happening, but I don't want to spoil it. You guys have gotten enough insider info.
How does one
today.
make a custom hydro dip film like that, I wonder? Will they be signed?
Don't know.
Insane.
I don't know how they make them. I have no idea. I don't know where you order them from. I don't know anything about the process. I had nothing to do with it besides sending shells across the world. Sending 2 tea light shells across the world. That's what I did. That's all I had to do. Everything else has been taken care of for me. So yeah, I don't know. Will they be signed? I mean, if you want me to sign it, I can. Me and OG can sign them. If you want. I'm gonna do like a giveaway for it, so it'll be totally random for whoever gets it, because it would be way too hard to just pick a person, you know? Like, I'm just gonna leave it up to chance for everybody.
Don't leave that to him, that'll get done.
Where
man.
are you buying your tea lights?
That's funny.
In the US, only seeing them on Amazon. Lol.
That's funny.
You are a celebrity, heads. Get used to it.
Oh, I don't think so.
BRB sig time.
I bought my tea lights. Where did I buy my tea lights? I think on Race Day Quads. I think I got them on Race Day. I could be wrong. But I really feel like I did. Let me see. Oh wait. Do they even sell it? Did they ever sell it? I don't even see it on their site. Not even out of stock. Maybe I didn't get it at Race Day Quads. Pyrodrone? I don't know now. I thought Race Day Quads.
They only have the T Pro.
I don't think it was Race Day Quads then. That's what I thought it was, but I think I'm wrong. I don't know then. Wait, that's a really good question. I don't know. Not Amazon. I mean, I almost never buy anything for FPV off
I ordered
of Amazon.
a tea light from AliExpress for $60 2 weeks ago. Looks like it just cleared customs.
That's my absolute last resort, is Amazon for stuff. I ordered a tea light from AliExpress for $60 2 weeks ago. I did get one from AliExpress. I got my backup one from AliExpress. Once I got the original one and found out I liked it, I ordered the backup from AliExpress. But where did I get the original one from? I definitely got it in the US.
I don't want to give Amazon my FPV dollars. They get most of the rest of them.
I don't either, which is also why this is the first, that t-shirt design that I showed you guys earlier, that's the first design that was done within the FPV community too. Like, we didn't go outside of the FPV community for an artist, which I realized all of our other shirts, I never thought about it. And this time I was like, wait a minute, why am I like putting our money outside of the community for an artist to do a shirt that's about FPV? Well, I could just ask an FPV pilot who's like, he's going to know what I'm talking about if I say put a whoop spinning around a pole doing a trippy spin. I don't have to go in to be like, well, I'll send you some pictures of what a whoop looks like, and I'll explain to you ad nauseum about what a trippy spin is. So, and it keeps the profit right there, and all within the community. It's the best. I know for a fact I didn't order from Get FPV because I literally order nothing from Get FPV. I don't know. I guess I got one off of... I had to have gotten one off of AliExpress. I know I did.
Hello, cool heads.
Second one, not sure. Not sure. Wherever you can get it. If it's Amazon, then get it at Amazon. If it's the only place you can find it, Just get it wherever you can get it. Get in where you fit in. My friend. Yeah. Amazon can suck my butt. I don't want to give them any of my FPV dollars either. Those FPV dollars should go to FPV pilots that also know how to draw. The other cool thing is now when we put that image up, like obviously I'm paying him very well to do this, but I'm also paying him very well so that we own the image afterwards and can sell it. So I'll make sure though, I'm still going to give him credit in the description on the Teespring on our site. It's only right. It's only right, OG.
Only fair.
NFT.
An NFT?
I'm Justin Davis, a Drunk Camp
Whoop, whoop,
RC.
whoop, whoop, whoop. Must have been nothing. What are you guys gonna do for Halloween? You gonna hand out candy at the house?
Yeah. What doesn't Halloween fall on like a Monday or something?
Oh, yeah, asking the wrong guy. What is a calendar? Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what exactly we're doing though. What are you guys doing? Oh my god.
Just handing out candy out of the candy chute.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I gotta add. I'm gonna add a little like a farm tractor flapper. I'm gonna add like a tractor flapper, spring loaded though, on the bottom of the thing. So like the candy's gonna hit it, and then they'll have to like open it to dump the candy out into their bag, and then when they let it go, it'll spring closed again.
Dope.
Yeah, that's the idea for this year, because having it wide open at the bottom and trusting children to put a bag up to it, and then my son to time it right and not not get antsy and just throw it down the tube before they're ready. And we keep launching candy out into the yard, and then I mow over it like a week later. So, yeah, we're going to try to remedy that this year with the little tractor flappers.
High velocity sugar smack.
Yes, it is a high velocity sugar smack. It's always funny though, because kids will walk up, and we put lights and stuff around it so it's obvious of where you got to go for your candy. But kids will walk up and they'll like just still be trying to figure it out, like where exactly to put the bag, and their parents are trying to figure it out, and my son is just like, "Here you go!" and just launches candy down the tube. You just hear it fumbling, fumbling down the tube and falling out into the yard. And the parents always start cracking up. Oh, now we got to find it. It's a good time for everyone. It's like one of the only fun things we took away from COVID, where I was like, let's keep doing it. The candy shoot's fun for everybody. The kids get a kick out of it. My kid gets a kick out of it, and his my nephew, his cousin, they all get a kick out of it. So I'm like, why not?
Oh, shining them come over?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do a bonfire in the front yard, in the driveway, and we'll just, him and I will sit up there and drink and direct people up towards the candy chute, and then take the boys out to get candy while Aaron stays here and hands out candy and all that. One of these years, I gotta take the chain off my chainsaw and go chasing kids through the neighborhood.
Oh yeah. Sounds fun.
That's what they used to do in my dad's neighborhood when I was a kid. I loved it. So much fun. Guy would scare the shit out of us, come flying out of his garage with coveralls on and a chainsaw with no chain on it, gas powered, just revving it up all throughout the night. You just hear it all throughout the neighborhood.
LMAO.
It's insane. He'd just chase you. He had strobe light in his garage, and he'd leave the garage half open, and you just hear the chainsaw just
That would be hilarious.
behind the door, and little strobe light, and you just hear it start revving up. And you see him come waddling out of the garage. Terrifying.
Best motors for a 75. Women would freak TF out.
Best motors for a 75, controversial opinion, 25,000 KVO 802s. If you're talking freestyle, if you're talking a little something, a little thick boy to carry maybe like a peanut, if you want to carry
Had
a
a guy
little
at a haunted
peanut,
house press the blade up against me. Most unnerving feeling I can think of.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah,
The bar.
that does sound unnerving. Just feeling the vibration of the bar up against your... Ooh. Yeah, it's a little unnerving. Especially getting it that close. Yeah, it's a lot of trust. It's a trust exercise. But if you want to use something a little girthier on your 75 as far as carrying a camera or something, I would suggest the 1002s. 1002s are pretty good for carrying a little extra girth on her. But as far as for freestyle, if you're looking for like a nimble, snappy freestyle rig, keep it light. Try to keep it between like 23 and 25 grams dry, and I would go with 25,000 kVs. Me personally, I prefer bi-blades. Some people like tri-blades with it. A little more control with the tri-blades, a little more smoothness with the bi-blades. So if you have a lot of control in your hands, use the bi-blades to help smooth everything out. If you're lacking control, use the tri-blades. You'll feel like you got a little more authority. Oops.
Where should I pick him up at? I'll vouch for the bi-blades.
I'd go with probably Happy Models, 25,000 kVs. T-motors aren't bad, but you'll separate the bells eventually. Happy Models I've had a little better luck with. You can still separate bells, but not as likely. But yeah, you can pick those up anywhere. I believe Race Day Quads has them in stock. I'm sure... What the hell was that? Are you in a laser fight right now?
No.
Are you gonna explain yourself? What the hell was that?
Sorry, no, I opened my phone up and there was something on
Oh, okay. Alright. Shit, I completely lost my train of thought. I got sidetracked with your Star Wars porn.
You're talking about motors, 0802.
Yeah.
Where to get them from?
Yeah. But yeah, the Happy Model EX0802s. If you just Google Happy Model EX0802 and then go to shopping, you should be able to find them some places. I highly recommend Amazon as your last option. Just me personally. Oh, what's going on with this? That was weird. No, it's not doing it. No, I guess something fell into my gimbal maybe? Just like stopped for a second. Like got stuck. No. Oops. Ah!
Was that the golden eye
It's like an
gun sound
advertisement for
from
some kind of phone game or something that
N64?
was playing.
It did sound like the golden gun.
Yeah, a little bit.
What'd you say, OG?
I said, yeah, it's like some kind of phone advertisement, like phone game advertisement.
Oh, okay. That's cool, man. Do what you do. Some people like to see homos naked.
Oh, William Meg. Everybody know that.
Oh, Neon just started following us on TikTok. Are we?
Oh, yeah?
Are we famous
F you
now?
odd job.
No slow people are allowed to follow us.
Are we famous? F you odd job cheating ass with your height cheats.
Hiked.
Hiked cheats. Do you guys know anybody that says height with like way too many extra letters at the end?
Hiked.
They say like hiked. Hiked. It's hard to get all the letters in there so you can hear it. Hiked. There's a k and a th.
I heard somebody else say it like that recently, and I hated it.
Hiked. Ah, I feel dirty saying it that way. I feel like I need to take a shower.
Yes.
By the way, mowing shower heads, literally the worst shower heads ever made. What is that? Garbage water pressure. Just got a new shower head, and I was all excited for it.
Did you see if it has the flow restrictor in? A lot of new shower heads have like a flow restrictor in them.
No,
For, like
I don't know
water
what that
flavor
is.
shit.
That's dumb. I don't know if it has that or not. I don't think so. It seems pretty basic.
If you
Fight
unhook
with
it from,
AD
unhook
and
the,
AG and
unscrew the
maybe
head
AK
itself from the
at
hose,
the end.
Yeah.
and then see if there's like an extra little like screen, plastic screen type thing in there.
Okay, I'll look. I don't think there was.
Brand.
Yeah, it's well, it sucks all around. It's also a magnetic shower head.
Yeah, those are pretty good normally.
It's a piece of shit. Every time you try to put it up against the wall,
New shower
the
heads
hose
are like Hank Hill.
like pushes up against the wall too.
urethra.
So like when you try to put it in the holder, it just pushes it back off the mag. It's so fucking annoying. And then it won't sit still. It
you
just
should
spins
ask OG about your shower
on the
head.
thing. Like it just
He does
spins in
plumbing.
circles. I
Yeah,
am
it's
asking OG about. I'm literally talking to him. Hello? I didn't even mean to say that.
Is this thing on?
I know a guy.
I got a friend of mine. He's a plumber. Give me 5 minutes. Let me ring him up real quick. I'll get him down here. Check this out. Best I can do is $5. But yeah. Anyways, I ordered a water pick because those historically have been better for me.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of those. I was all excited for this one though. It's like it's all like metal black, like powder coated.
Oh yeah.
It's all nice and shit. I was like, damn, this is nice. It's all magnetic.
Can I ask how much you paid for it?
$60. Fucking expensive.
Yeah. Not.
Way too
When
expensive
did
for a shower
Alex
head.
Jones get here?
Shower heads are ridiculous, dude. Everything is ridiculous right now.
What do you mean? When did Alex Jones get here? Did Alex Jones ever leave?
I don't like them putting chemicals in
He's
the
always
water
listening.
that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
I didn't think he left. He's here. He just stays in the back until we need him.
Yep.
Until somebody brings up the demons.
I don't want to be in bed with the goblins.
Ingratiating
Ingratiating
goblins.
goblins.
My frog
My
identifies as a
frog
toad.
identifies as a toad.
Here's the real question though: is he gay? Has he been drinking the water?
Has he been drinking the tap water?
Drinking the gay water.
Woo.
Adrenochrome confirmed. I don't mind if they kiss the goblins.
Oh, you don't mind if they
I
kiss
don't
the
want them
goblins?
in bed with the goblins.
Yeah. I don't want them in bed with the goblins. Covered in slop. Such a good song. Have you guys heard that one before?
I'm kinda retarded.
Oh, that's probably one of my
I'm gonna
favorite
be honest
ones.
with you.
Did you say something about covered in goblin slop and piss or something like
Yeah.
that? Something weird. And then you got Ben Shapiro making fun of him. It's funny too. Why am I wearing two shirts?
I don't know. I forgot about that.
The Clintons smell like sulfur.
The Clintons smell like sulfur.
I mean,
He's not wrong.
nope. Guy's got a point.
I mean, fella's got a point.
His rant about eating his neighbor's ass is pretty great.
His rants about anything are pretty great, honestly.
Oh yeah.
All of his
Yeah.
rants.
If you've never listened to episode 911 of the Joe Rogan Experience,
Oh my god.
go listen to it.
It is
It's
insane.
amazing. Yes.
There's
I could
so much
actually
that goes
say-
on.
Yeah.
So much. Who's the next guest? For In the Loops.
The next guest.
In the Loop.
In the loops.
In the Loops.
I don't know.
Did this
See
fella
if-
send me these photos or what? Sorry, 1 second. Eve never got back to me. Guess he's not awake yet. So I lied. That's my bad. I wonder when I can get these shirts done.
I don't know, but I want to get one with the first order.
Trippendales.
But speaking of order, that's what I need to go do. I need to go over to We Bleed FPV because
Oh,
well, Birdie told me the motors came in tonight.
oh, did it really?
Yeah.
Ooh. Did it really?
Yeah. Sure did, and I gotta order. I want to order some. Finally, order some fucking.
Watch
Rennie
new Alex
screws
Jones
as well.
interview on Channel 5 News YouTube channel today.
Shaving some weight.
He is nuts.
He is nuts. He is crazy.
Well, he's been nuts.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. There's nothing new there. You kind of got to go into it knowing that he
Yep.
is just crazy. It's much more entertaining if you just take him with a massive grain of salt.
Yep.
If you take anything he says seriously, I don't know. I feel like you're doing it wrong. You should just enjoy it. Consider him a weirdo. Says edgy things online about people smelling like sulfur.
Just like David Icke. Cloning technology needs to hurry up so Alex Jones can interview Alex Jones.
Oh my god. Alex Jones interviews Alex Jones.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm down with that.
I feel like other countries would step in at that point and probably just take us out. They'd be like, this is getting out of control. You guys are just... You're doing too much.
Yep.
You think so as well?
Yep. Do less.
I'm gonna... You said you wanted one of these shirts?
Yes, sir.
Alright. I might try to get them listed tonight then. Maybe not listed, but up on the site for...
Just like Nord Stream pipelines.
Order.
Exactly. Exactly like Nord Stream pipelines.
Yes.
Precisely.
Persnickety. Persnickety.
How dare you? Did you really?
What?
Did you really, OG?
Persnickety?
You doubling down?
Yeah. Why would I not?
Heard you had some
Yes.
info on some new goggly gogs.
Me?
Nordstrom has a
I know.
pipeline that goes through them all.
Took me a second.
A little bit.
Took me a second.
It's all right. You got there. We got there. All right, we need to add a product. Should we have this be a sticker too?
I was about to cough really fucking loud into the mic a whole bunch, but then it's not worth sending the joke that far.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
But pretend like I did.
I'll pretend like you did.
Yes.
Oh no, that's so annoying. So annoying. Why would you do that? Oh, excuse me. Power washing all
I got
day
a pipeline to your mom.
really takes it out of you.
So you want to take a break out of this FPV stream to look at some power washers online?
Sure.
That seems like a good next move.
I'm down. You guys want to look at some power washers?
You guys want to look at some power washers, see what's new on the market?
I don't even understand how I'm supposed to add an extra design here. I keep going to create new design and then it takes me to like a store page and they're like, why don't you buy something from one of these other creators? That's not really what I was trying to do. I'm trying to make my own thing here. Okay, we got it. I just want
My
to...
mom is dead
Okay, go
and
ahead.
buried in the
Goodbye.
ground.
Goodbye.
No. What are you gonna say?
Goodbye. That's what I
No,
wanted
I
to
will.
say.
I will
My power
wait.
washer died last
I'm gonna
month.
sloth you. I will wait.
No, you're good. I'm fine.
Okay.
Your power washer
I
died
need
last
a
month.
6S power washer.
That's no bueno. Mine has been pooping out lately, and I got a new one recently, and it's way better. It's like 2700 psi, and the one I had before was 1400 or something. It was crap. This new one is choice. It's so good. Big fan. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. So there's that. We're gonna have to get a new White Russian here in a moment. A new White Russian. Oh. Doesn't get any better with the melted ice. I tell you that much. What do we have in the FPIV world? Anything new? Anything exciting and fun? What is this? What is this garbage? I have one of these upstairs. I need to just fly it and do the review on it. Wait, do I have this one? No. Is it this one? It kind of looks like this one, but it also kind of doesn't. Look at those standoffs. Jesus. Look how high up that flight controller sits. Oh, that ceramic antenna right there makes me nervous. Look at that guy just sitting out there in the middle of the open, just waiting to get knocked off. Look at this. Oh, that thing is getting knocked off easy.
Newbie drone have new 0804 motors. They seem
These
EHH.
props are trash too. See how high up these props are sitting on these motor shafts? Big ass gap underneath them. Quick way to break your motor shafts when you're flying open prop is have props that don't sit all the way down on your motor shaft. Anyways, that'll be a fun one to fly. Can't wait. Newbie drone have some new way to fly. Oh yeah, I saw somebody said something in the Discord earlier about those. Crafted Quads did. He was talking about them. Yeah, these fellas here. The Flow motors. The 080 Flow. 12,000, 25,000. Really? But why? I ask. But why? Oh, and it's gonna come with their stupid motor plugs on them too.
Kidding.
Ugh. Ugh. That's what I think of Newbie Drone's motor plugs. Ugh. Do you hear me? Yuck. Are you okay, Mike? You were just kidding? You okay? JST 1.0 plug. Boo! Literally boo! Ugh. These motors require high performance batteries. Oh, does it? Oh, do they? Do they? I'm going to purposely get these motors and use them with like the worst quality battery I can find. Who makes the worst 1S battery? Beta FPV? Where can I get like the most butt cell for 1S?
Beta FPV. Crazy Pony.
I was thinking Beta FPV would probably be a good answer. Crazy Pony's not a bad answer either. Crazy Pony, do they make 1S batteries? Yeah, I feel like Beta FPV they kind of find theirs. I think when they're walking about, sometimes they'll just find 1S packs on the ground and they'll just pick it up and they just put their label on it. Ship her out. Oh, 2.85 grams. Oh. Without wire and plug. Those are some thick boys. Woo!
LUL.
The first ever double bearing. Well, yeah, because look how tall they are.
Large Marge.
God, look at the size of her.
Yay, those Amazon brands lol.
Jeez.
Share goo.
Did they chop the wires off of this instead of just desoldering them? Looks like clean cuts.
0804, holy shit.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious as to, like, why? Right? Like, that's kind of my only question is, like, why? Look at these these descriptions. 12,000 kV 2S and 19,000 kV 1S for tamed flight with pop. 25,000 kV 1S for crazy fast racing.
I'm wondering the same thing. Babito. But I'm intrigued.
Babito.
Chris.
No. The Babino, these for the Babito? Is that what you're saying? The Babito needs less weight. These would add quite a bit. And I don't think it'd be worth the weight. I do like how the KV's printed on the bottom. That's kind of cool. I wonder how much it costs them extra to do it there instead of up here on the bell. Are we trying these? I don't even like recommended setup 75 millimeter 40 millimeter prop. That's what I fly. Should we try these? What do you guys think? Should we get our flow on? I do like the bells. Those are purty. We are going to gain a significant amount of weight, though.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Petit
Hey,
bells. Content.
Hang on. I need to ask you a question, but I don't want to say it out loud yet.
1.2 grams over the 1002s. That heavy flow. Yes, try them.
That heavy flow. Ew, gross. Stop it. You nasty. You guys want to hang out for another little bit? Let me go grab a drinky poo. You want to hang out and talk to OG and watch some
tomato
fishies?
sauce.
Why some fishies?
Yeah, I'm gonna put the fishies up, and it's all yours, buddy. I'll be right back. Don't insult my fishies.
Just got home. Working late ain't cool on Thursdays.
Working late ain't cool on any day.
You ever on call, OG?
No, I used to be. It's funny. I was just talking to my fiance about this earlier, but I used to work a job where I had to be on call, and it's awful. It's god awful. Is that what do you do, Asbestos? You on call right now?
Only on call 1 weekend a month. The day just ran long. Industrial commercial HVAC.
Okay. Yeah, luckily, I mean, we do all residential plumbing, but we're a super small company, so we don't do emergency service, which is part of the reason why I went there. So ain't no way I was trying to do emergency service again. Shit sucks.
Emergency service.
Yeah, being on call.
Mm-hmm. It's so weird. Sorry, this is unrelated. Opening cans. I mentioned this last time. Opening a can of like booze, and when you look inside, it's like just like milk, almost. The White Russians.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Plumbing
random
emergency
question.
service doesn't sound ideal.
Have you watched
new
any
construction
of that
sounds
new Jeffrey
cool.
Dahmer show on Netflix?
No, I haven't.
It's pretty neat.
Is it pretty okay?
Yeah. So far, I'm liking it.
I am a big fan of Psychos, so I'll check it out.
Lol.
Yeah. Yeah, plumbing emergency service would be god awful. We don't really do new construction though. We do mostly service.
Hot pork.
Hot pork.
That too.
Have you ever had
Hot pork? No.
gyro pizza or a gyro pizza?
No.
You get like lamb meat on a pizza. Oh, because you know I'm not supposed to eat pork, right?
That's what we call it in
With
Asia.
the prawns. So,
Yeah, I know because there's been several times throughout our history of knowing each other where I've made bold comments about something great related to bacon, and then I feel awful afterwards.
Oh yeah, I don't care. I actually like turkey bacon more now. I've had regular bacon since, and I was like, it's kind of chewy.
The turkey bacon that you cooked for me the one time when I was over at your house was good, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't mind that shit. But yeah, gyro meat, or gyro meat, is like lamb and beef. It's like spiced lamb and beef. It's so good.
Okay.
And they shred it really, really thin, like really thin strips of it. And they cook it on a spit. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's like spiced a little bit, a little peppery.
Yeah. I'm gonna be having some lamb tomorrow night. We're doing Indian tomorrow night.
Oh, it's so good.
I had my last call yesterday was at this old Indian dude's house, and I walked in and I was like, I want Indian food this weekend.
It's gotta happen now.
Yep. But that's
The
another
Dharma
thing. Just like we were
convo
talking
equals
earlier
hot pork in Asia.
about, you said Aaron introduced you a bunch of different foods. Yeah, I would have never touched Indian food. She got me.
Wait, you guys call hot pork Dahmer?
Well, that's weird.
What?
That feels like a made-up fact.
Hot pork. Dahmer. Hot pork. Bro, this thing, 8.2 on that short that I posted the other day?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Good God.
Human flesh. Haven't had a good gyro since I left
Doesn't even
Chicago.
make sense.
Is hot pork.
Finding a good gyro is hard. But then I met when I did security for Best Buy, I met a gigantic, fat Greek man named Lucas, who became like one of my best friends. I went to his wedding just last year. But his family owns a restaurant chain. I think now it's a chain called Cava, C-A-V-A, and they make some of the best.
God damn.
What?
I've heard of Cava.
Oh yeah, yeah. They make some of the best Greek food ever. His brother owns two of them, I think. The Alney one and another one. But every time I go there, we get food for like next to nothing, and it's it's so good. They do fried halloumi on the grill. Halloumi's like a goat cheese, I think. So it's kind of like solid cheese. And it's like a maybe like a half-inch thick. They cut like a slab of it and cover it with lemon juice and pepper, and then throw it on the grill. And they melt it so that the outside of it is like crispy and burnt. And then when you bite into it, it's just like this like soft cheese in the middle. Oh, God, it's so good. Everything about eating Greek food there is delicious. I love all of it. Now I'm hungry again. I'm about to eat more of that pizza later.
There you go.
But yeah, so recently I've been just doing like cheese pizza because I've been trying to avoid the pork so I don't jack my stomach up. And I was looking on their menu tonight and I was like, oh, they do gyro meat. Gotta do that gyro meat on there. It's so good.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, so good. I saw something about some shorts thing that YouTube's doing. Did you see this about my bloopers, I think, or my outtakes? I think it's called my bloopers. It's like something they're trying to do right now. They're starting a hashtag, hashtag my bloopers. So you're supposed to like just post a short of some of your bloopers, which we have quite a
Damn
few of.
autoimmune issues.
Yeah.
The tomato sauce doesn't mess your stomach up.
Ooh.
So pretty much water will mess my stomach up. I haven't been in remission since I got diagnosed. They don't know like how to get me into remission. So the disease is just always active. So it's, my stomach's such a pain in the ass, all puns intended, that I don't care too much about my diet anymore. I tried being good about everything, but it seemed like everything I ate would just mess it up. Like the most basic stuff would jack my stomach up. So at this point, I'm like, whatever. I try to avoid certain like pork is really bad. Really, really bad. That hurts a
I
bunch.
still say pound instead of hashtag. Pound me too was a weird trend.
I made that joke. I made that joke to my wife. I always try to make inappropriate jokes to my wife to like test the water, you know, just to see like if I should say that in public or not. But yeah, I made that joke to my wife. I was like, why is everybody talking about pound me too? It seems a bit forward. You should be walking around telling people you want them to pound you.
Seems kind of like, anti-message too. Like,
Yeah, it's a bit off message, I'd say.
I'm the same way. If I eat tomato though it's terrible. I still call it pound.
So, oh yeah, tomato sauce. So if I go to a mom and pop restaurant that does pizza, I'm gonna have the worst 3 days after eating it because it's real tomato sauce, real cheese. But see, I order pizza from chains, and they don't use much in the way of real things.
Best friend has Crohn's. Brother too.
So that helps a lot by ordering things.
Cheap eggs also suck ass.
Not really good tomato sauce. It's kind of like SpaghettiOs
and
tomato
no
sauce.
restaurant uses good eggs.
Cheap eggs also suck ass. That's true. I try not to eat too many eggs in general. I don't like eggs. I don't like the consistency. Oh, gee. So, am I understanding this correctly, OG, that you and Malty have F-75s and neither one of yours are currently flying?
yep.
I need to fix that.
Dude,
it feels weird.
I've been convinced processed food is easier on my stomach.
Well, I've got 2 F-75s. Neither one are flying.
Oh, well, you're gonna need to at least bring me one of those to fix, cause Jesus.
Well, I mean, they're both. I need flight controllers. I'm pretty sure that diamond was just a dud, and the beta FPV one was just. I don't know what's going on with that.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, fair enough. If you need help, I'm here.
I appreciate it.
Best friend has Crohn's, brother too. No shit. Damn. I do a health survey for Maryland, and I think I've done 5 of them. I got 1 more to do, but it's like a health expenditure survey thing that they do. So they ask you about like where you spend a lot of your money in the health field. But I was just doing one yesterday, the day before. The woman called me, and she was asking about any existing diseases, and I was like, yeah, I have Crohn's disease. And she was like, I've only met 2 other people with that. It's like doing this job, asking people about medical stuff all day. You've only met 2 other people with Crohn's. But it's pretty rare. That's crazy that you know 2 people with it. I think in my time having it, I've probably met like 5 people with it.
Yeah, I know. I can think off the top of my head. I know one of Haley's friends has it. She got a butthole sewn shut.
Oh yeah, she's got lower.
Yeah.
I got diabetes. It sucks.
I always used to mess with Haley, say that she wasn't allowed to have an opinion. That girl wasn't allowed to have an opinion.
Oh, because they're like assholes. Yeah, everybody's got one. That's funny. That's a deep.
Not you, ho.
I got diabetes. Oh, yeah, that does suck. I dated a girl in high school, middle school, who had diabetes.
Kinda sketched on flying my fractal build. The battery sit right on the USB connector. I'm afraid to rip it out. Not sure how to fix it.
I'm kind of sketched out on flying my.
My Diamond ELRS VTX randomly died. Has
Nacho,
that
can you send me a picture?
That burn is deep OG.
On
Word.
On Discord or something of what you're talking about. So I don't understand exactly.
It sounds like he put in the flight controller like the normal way you would with a frame rather than flipping.
Oh,
right?
That's exactly what it sounds like. Yeah, you probably have to
send pics in Discord.
OG is probably right though. You probably just have to flip the flight controller. It's probably right side up.
Then you have to recalibrate it in Quicksilver or Betaflight
I have
or whatever.
to eat a snack before flying. My blood sugar will crash.
Yeah, I dated a girl. That had diabetes. She actually had to wear like an insulin pump. Had like a little catheter going into her side or whatever.
Yeah, the girl I used to date would wear that during the day, and she'd do the shots at night. But she had a little pump, it looked like a pager. She'd wear on her hip.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
I saw there's new ones. My son at his coding class, the Code Ninjas class, his instructor has one like on the back of his arm. It's like a little patch. It's very slick looking though. It's like all contained as one little unit on the back of his arm.
Yeah, that shit. It was weird that like I remember weird because I dated her when I was like 18, 19, something like that. And of course back then, weed was a lot more frowned upon than it is now.
Yeah, true.
And like I was so shocked the one day because her mom was talking
I
to me.
have
and
the
she was
meter
like,
on my belly, and the government has
she's like,
control
I would honestly,
of those pumps.
I want the pump.
We don't have the pump.
But and her mom's like, I would honestly rather her smoke weed than drink. And I was like, wow, that's fucking bold of her to say.
That is, yeah. But you think about it nowadays, and it's like, yeah, she was right.
Oh yeah, I'd 100% rather my kids smoke weed than drink.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Most definitely, yeah. Any day of the week. I want a pump. I have the meter on my belly. I gotta start. I just had to sign up for it today. The Stellara shots. I'm supposed to be getting some.
Alcohol is sugar.
I gotta do some pump shot thing every 8 weeks. Or something.
Yeah, I knew why she said it. It was just like at the time, because this was 15, 16 years ago.
Yeah, weed was pretty taboo then. Still,
it was a lot more taboo, so it was weird to hear like a parent being like, "Yeah."
People were still like, "That's basically heroin."
Rather my child do drugs like weed rather than drugs like alcohol.
Consume alcohol, which you can buy from the store.
Yes.
Yeah, that is weird to hear back then, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good point. Did you ever date a
I
girl
don't
who
do
had
weed. It does me.
who had a mom or a dad that was just really cool with them doing whatever, so you could like hang out and smoke or drink or whatever?
Not really.
Nobody cared.
No.
I only had one. Only the one girl. That's why I remember it so well.
I had friends like that whose parents would just let us hang out and do whatever the fuck. But...
Oh yeah, well yeah. Every friend group has that friend where they're like, well, we got to go to so and so's house because his parents don't give a shit.
Well, you know what? It's funny because that kid when you're growing up is always like he's the. That's like the.
I always tell my friends like, come over to my house. My parents are divorced.
Yeah, that's like the
we
cool,
can do whatever we want.
The cool friend because like, man, their parents are so cool. They don't do shit, and then you grow up, and then you like, you know, get to where you're responsible for a child's life, and then it's like, fuck that.
Yeah, right. I don't want to do that anymore.
No, I'm gonna be that parent that's like, no, we need to call your parents and find out if you can, you know, stay.
If you're allowed to stay the night, yeah. But I told you at my son's birthday party, I shut those water balloons down so fast.
Yeah.
As soon as 2 kids started crying, one of which was my kid, I was like, "That's it! I'm shutting it down." I was pissed. I was about to start kicking kids. None of the parents, they're all oh my god, the parents that were over here, some of them, I'm not gonna mention any names, but some of them, biggest pussies when it came to disciplining their kid. It's like, who's the parent here? You or the 6-year-old? Seriously, like, come on. I can't be parenting your kids and mine at
I'm
this
always
party.
about to start kicking kids.
Well, there's what drives me. There's in Brittany's parents' neighborhood. There's a little girl named Allie that goes to school with the kids, and her parents are the type of parents that just like she just goes outside and just like runs around there, like, you know, like we used to when we were kids, when, you know, it's a little bit different. But like she's just like out there by herself. Her parents are never outside at all with her. She's like 9 years old, and like she's like running across the street all the time and shit. I see her. I'm like, man, because like the street that she lives on, that her parents live on, is kind of like, you know, it's a neighborhood, but it's kind of it's a great street to cut through 2 main roads. So it happens all the time. People haul ass down this street. It's like a flat, straight street, and they haul ass down it.
Yeah, that's no good.
And I see this little girl just like running out back and forth across the road and stuff like that. And it's like the messed up thing is you know that she's got, that her parents are the type of people that would be like, if she got, you know, which obviously I don't want it to happen, but if she got, you know, like hit by a car or something like that, her parents would be out there blaming all the other parents that were out there watching their kids.
How could you wish that little girl would get hit by a car? OG, are you kidding me?
I didn't say that.
I know, I'm just kidding. I know, you said obviously I wouldn't want this to happen. Yeah, no shit, you wouldn't want. I know, I was just making fun of you for reiterating. Like, obviously I don't want a child to get hit by a car, but God forbid if she gets it. Yeah, I know.
Well, after recent events in the world that we live in, that we frequent, I want to make sure that I don't seem like an asshole.
If anybody's walking around,
I don't want to have to delete any posts or anything, if you know what I mean.
Jesus, man, what a mess that was.
Yeah. I feel like my IQ has dropped so much from yesterday to today, just from reading that and then listening to The View and then dealing with that.
Listening to The View. I love how that was part of your day.
Yeah.
Chat. I'm going to take a poll. You guys are smart. Let's say...
Lol, The View will melt your thinker.
Let's say you have a pretty substantial social presence in the community. Pretty significant. Like, a lot of people are pretty aware of who you are.
Don't take the poll. Smart. Ha.
Do you engage in petty Facebook argument drama bullshit, or do you just avoid it completely at that point, once you've gotten to that point where, like, you
I
have
was
a bit of
walking down the World
you have a bit
Trade
of a name
Center during the
for
93
yourself.
bombing from the 69th floor. Yes.
Do you engage in tomfoolery on Facebook? Like petty
Hell no.
arguments with random people?
No, you leave this shit alone.
I mean, that's obviously our opinion, but I want to know what chat's opinion is.
I don't have any social standing and I still avoid all that shit. No.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Always argue. My opinion is me. And
Always
discussion
argue.
must be had. No Facebook
I
though.
like that, though.
Avoid it.
Avoid
I
it.
do sometimes. I try to back off if my argument starts getting more than a
That would
sentence
depend on
or
how
too
drunk
long.
one is. That's also a good
That
point.
would depend on how drunk one is.
So, when we got to a point of standing with infinity loops, it was kind of like an understanding that we just had, where we were like, we're not going to engage in like petty bullshit.
Yeah, but
online.
number one,
like,
it was already there because neither one of us
we didn't do that to begin with.
are children.
We're
Like,
not. Yeah, we don't do that shit to begin with. Like it wasn't in our nature to begin with. But even now, there's some times where I see a conversation where I wouldn't say anything petty, or like I wouldn't chime in and be like, "You suck," or like something dumb. But there's been times where I've wanted to chime in and just be like, "This is ridiculous," and both of you should stop. Like both of you should just stop. But then I think about it, I'm like, nope, I'm just gonna let them swim around in this pool stupid by themselves.
So we've both been in FPV
That
for
is a
about 3
wise
years
decision,
now.
Head.
We've been
My
kind of
advice is generally dangerous.
kind of more social media present and everything for about 2 years, 2.5 years.
Mhm.
And there's yet to be one comment thread where I felt strongly enough that I needed to like throw my 2 cents in an argument for, because it's all like,
No,
it's not
never.
worth it.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's worth it. Doesn't matter whether it's like one of mine or like the channel's sponsors or anything. Like I'm just not getting into it with people online. It's so stupid.
Not only that, but like most people will they'll either take the hint and stop arguing, or they'll just start baiting the other person and like they'll realize it's just a game now. But if you're just constantly beating your head up against the wall and arguing with somebody online,
It is stupid.
just go.
I swear the
to
FPV
bed.
company's social
Young-
media people engage in super petty arguments lately.
Like OG and I were talking
I
about this
only
last
argue
night.
in person,
Yeah.
never
Hey,
on social media or by text.
We were talking about this last night and just saying like,
The only
feeling,
conversations
I would
worth
never
giving 2
want-
cents are ones had in person.
sorry,
Tone is important with arguments,
I agree.
and there is none online.
I agree.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
everything could be taken out of context, but
so
look,
easily online.
Young Buck, I'm in agreement with you. You know,
But then like people start
Cats.
hurling insults at each other, and it just looks so petty. Especially because with FPV, the average person in FPV is like in their 30s, 40s, late 20s. Like we're men. Basically, we're men. We're adults. End of the day. So
well, that's the funny thing is like all of the kids that are in the hobby, like the young kids that are super fast and everything else, you never see them getting into all this.
they're
type of
very
stuff.
quiet. Minus Bubby, they're very quiet.
Insults mean
Bubby
you have
involves
no
himself
point
in
long.
so much shit, and I'm always
All that
curious as to
stimmy
like,
money got a lot of youngsters in
why?
their lol. I
Yeah.
regularly type out a full paragraph of text telling someone why
There's
they're
a-
an idiot. Then I delete it because I didn't want to talk to them to begin with.
There's things that he's done since he first started kicking it with
That's true. Yeah, that's
For,
true. I
like,
guess that rubs off on us.
Same.
like, hey, I'm gonna join a 5-inch channel, fly nothing but 5 inches, but then put out a micro.
Sit off
Hey,
PVS. So true lol.
hey, the Babito was it was a classic piece of machinery there.
Was
Just
it?
deserved to stay in 2017 where it started.
Yeah, but like, why? Like, it's because you're
Eesh.
you're young.
What up, dude?
I guess, yeah. I don't know. Dusty Joe, what's up with you, brother? You still enjoying them Gates? That hot sauce? You had a chance to try it? How we feeling?
Yeah, I want to know your opinion on the hot sauce. That's
We
what the
want to know
world-
everyone's opinion on the hot sauce. We want everyone to tell us. And we only want if
Yeah,
all
when
you
he
have to
started
say.
talking trash about the whole trade-in thing, I was kinda done.
When he
young,
started talking
dumb,
trash
and
about the
full
whole
of an appropriate
trade-in
word.
thing, I was done. Oh yeah,
Or
yeah,
not
so-
subtle enough.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we want to know everybody's opinion on that, on the hot sauce. Honestly, we don't want the good opinions either.
Hot
Don't tell
sauce
us
is
if you
killer.
like it.
We love hot in Texas.
Oh, never mind. You already typed
Endorphin
it.
rush.
But like, why do you need an endorphin rush from that? We literally are all in a hobby where we send tiny little pieces of machinery hundreds of feet into the sky.
Are you talking about endorphin rush from arguing or the hot sauce?
I think. Oh, I thought he was talking about the arguing.
I'm not sure.
If he's gotten an endorphin rush from the hot sauce,
We're going back and forth. He's got a very low threshold for spice. Well, good, Dusty. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hopefully you've had a chance to fly the gates. If not, take your time.
FPV
But you gotta let me know how you like those
makes
too.
me vibrate with adrenaline more than my sport bike.
that's a fact though. I've never. Well, I guess it's a good thing because if I ever felt the way that I felt in FPV on my Harley, then it would be kind of
Dangerous.
Something going wrong.
Yeah.
That's just like when they do interviews with like
I will be getting a rush this weekend.
dudes
Gonna
that do
send
like
it.
free soloing.
I think we're all endorphin junkies.
They talk to like Alex Honnold dudes that do free soloing, and they're like, "What's the adrenaline rush like?" They're
I
like,
have
"Nah,
had
there ain't
more
no
fun
adrenaline.
flying
If adrenaline's
over the last
rushing,
few
something's
days
going
than I ever
wrong."
have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be calm. Should be zen, focused.
Yeah.
I've
No
had more
doubt,
fun flying
heads.
over the last few days
Gates
than I
a
ever had.
gate.
Good.
Have them
good.
around the house. Wife laughs at my little track.
Gates are
FPV
Set
is
her
different.
shoes on fire.
I love Gates are gate. Well, good. Good. Wife laughs at my little track. Hey, you tell her this is serious business. Okay? We're practicing.
You're way nicer to me. I told him to set her shoes on fire.
Jesus. FPV is different. FPV is a different animal. But I love FPV. I love the community.
Great lol.
I love the hobby itself.
I have recently gotten too comfortable around the house. I have resorted to orbiting my wife's head.
Oh, there you go. Now you're talking. Start getting
Yeah.
you got to start getting the wife involved. My wife now, if I'm flying around in like the backyard or through the house and she sees me flying through, she'll like stop whatever she's doing and you'll see her get into the stance where she'll put her feet apart so that I can shoot the gap.
Oh yeah.
It's inappropriate
Yeah.
to say about my wife, but I mean it's my wife,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
But no, I shoot my gap, my wife's gap in the kitchen.
A
Often.
trippy spin around
Every
your
room of the
wife's
house,
head.
just shooting her gap.
I wonder. That would actually make a really fun video. I wonder if she would let me trippy spin around her.
I'm trying, she'll help me flip it over and whatnot, but it's the kids who ask me to fly every day. Clean the kitchen after that man, come on. What a woman. My wife would do the same.
Yeah. My wife loves FPV. Well, she hates FPV as far as like watching it. It's hard
Yeah.
for her to watch it because it makes her sick. But she loves me being in it. She loves like
Yeah.
participating and helping and everything.
Yeah, Brittany's like a child. She loves me landing and taking off from her hand.
Oh yeah. Aaron gets a kick out of that too. It's
Every
so
time
funny.
I fly, I'll like fly over to her if we're out somewhere, like with like when we were out at the trails and stuff, and I was flying around and like I just came over and was hovering near us, and she instantly gets this goofy like little kid smile on her face and holds
Yeah.
out her hand.
That's so funny. It's like, oh, it's like a butterfly.
Yeah.
Land in my palm.
It's like a butterfly, and you just full speed into her face. Can a butterfly do that?
Face punch.
My little guy
Cram!
tried to grab it
Oh.
out of the air. He's a year and a half.
Oh,
So I give him an old tiny whoop frame and he's content.
that's awesome.
Full send.
Good. Yeah, my son was the same way, and now he's older now. He's 6 now, and the other day he has a RC car, and actually I put it in a video. I put a clip of it in a video. I think the Mob Thick video, the Mob Thick V3 maybe. I think it's in that video, but I was hovering on our steps in our house, and my son was trying to like drive his little RC truck over it to dive over the quad. But every time I'd crash or he'd hit me, he'd like pick it up and same thing, holds it in his palm, and like he'd look at me and like give me a thumbs up in the camera, like go ahead. But yeah, it's so funny that he's 6 and Your fiance's 32, right?
31.
31, and yeah, same reaction to the whoop.
Yeah, well, Easton used to do the same thing because he always used to like me to take off from his hand, and the one time he was like holding it and his finger was up in the duck a little bit, and I armed and it scared him. So I told him, I was like, you got to make sure your fingers are clear, and he wanted me to take off again, and I said, your fingers clear? And he goes, yeah. And then every time since then, anytime I'm flying and he's around and he wants me to take off from his hand, as soon as he puts in his hand, he goes, fingers are clear.
I tell Key, I'm like, bend your fingers backwards, so he'll like make his palms stick up. But yeah, same thing, because he put his fingers in it once. Somebody brought up the Babito earlier.
I took my kids with me to fly fives this weekend.
No, it was before.
My 1-year-old cried because I wouldn't let her go get it because she grabs my whoop all the time to bring it to me.
Yeah, they love to help.
Grab my remote. Obsessed with buttons and switches.
Yeah, that's why it's a good idea to get them like spend like $40 and get one of Beta FPV's like
Only
light
got
radios.
my whoop wrapped in my girl's hair once. Anyone else?
I've hit my son one time with my whoop, just once. That's it.
Yeah, I've bumped into bumped
whoop
Harley
in my
and Logan.
6-year-old's hair.
I've only had one big collision with any kids.
My nephew was asking my last Friday if I teach him how to build the drone. He is turning 8.
That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah, has Kian showed any interest in flying at all?
Oh yeah, he flies in the sim still all the time.
Yeah. See, Harley is all about it. Harley is always asking to fly. Logan doesn't really have much of an interest.
Yeah, well,
and
he's
speak
big into
on
like
that
the
Babito burrito.
physical
What's
stuff.
the
combat
word?
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh yeah.
Looks like fun.
Yeah.
And then speak on that Babito burrito. What's the word? Oh yeah. Okay, so so I did that video in July. Let me just pull it up. I did that video in July. It's a while ago. It was a couple months now.
Can't wait till my son gets old enough.
Still, there's 100 comments on that video.
Yeah.
There are so many that people are like, thank you for the honest review, whatever, loud and clear, thank you. But there are some that made their way through that do a little rotor ride simping, and it's weird. It's weird to see it because I didn't know.
I found you.
I didn't know that it was like a real thing that people.
Oh yeah.
Will like I can't even give an honest opinion about it. I spent $185 of my own money on a DIY kit, and the kit sucked. The kit was awful. The parts didn't fit together right.
Weird.
They weren't made for the right camera. Like the camera mount wasn't even right. It didn't fit. The propellers touched the camera mount and wouldn't spin. I had to cut chunks of the camera mount out. Like there were so many problems. The flight controller touched the rear standoffs.
Yep.
Problem after problem, and like people are like, I can't believe you're bagging on it. Well, yeah, it's bad. I don't want people to spend their $185 and get
the fitment
the
on that product was egregious.
It was so
money
bad.
grab.
I
bought Rotor Ride because I figured it was quality and I could get it all in the same spot. Now that I've watched more of their videos and how they act, I have regrets. I like Bubby. He's a great kid, but the frame skipped over a handful of things. Important things, when they're that small.
Yeah, I'm not going to comment on Mike Berman's comment. So, anyway, I love how when you open that video, the first comment you see is, that is the one I was waiting for. Everyone needs a portly version of an already bad quad.
Their frames
to me, the sad part of the story is years ago, Rotor Riot was helpful in growing the hobby. Now promoting consistently awful products that are 3 years past their expiry date has the opposite effect.
26
Big
upvotes.
Yeah.
Optics OG lol. Optics.
Money grab.
Lol,
Yeah, it did feel like a money grab.
Too.
It did feel like a money grab. And that's why it pissed me off. And so people were like, there was another comment it was a couple weeks ago that somebody said, what did he say? It was something like, you could tell by the beginning of the video you already didn't like it. Well, in the beginning of the video, I had already seen the kit. I had already opened it and looked at it, and I was like, this isn't going to go together right. I was just looking at the parts. I was like, this isn't right. And then I'm like, all right, well, they don't have a CLI dump for it, so let me email Rotor Riot. So I do, and then they send me a CLI dump. I dump it onto the flight controller, and it puts the flight controller upside down. What?
Yeah.
The orientation of the board's wrong. So then I fix the orientation. I have to do that. But if you don't know how to do that and you just bought this DIY kit trying to save some money, because to get the bind and fly, it was over $200 to get the bind and fly for that. You could get the bind and fly iFlight Baby Nazgul, which is the same exact thing. I know the hardware is a little different, but really the hardware changes that he made in the Babito are not good. They didn't fix anything. It just complicated things.
Yeah. I tell you what, though,
I laughed when I
definitely
saw the
see
price after I watched his
just
video.
looking through these comments,
For a micro dude.
the tone is definitely has definitely shifted after the past, couple of years of bullshit from them.
Yeah, that's true.
There's the comment. Yeah, I had a feeling it would be junk. Do many pilots still like or trust Rotor Riot anymore?
There are. Yeah, there's
Apparently
some.
enough too.
There's some. They're coming
Oh, hey,
through.
there's asbestos right there.
Yeah.
I can get
See your
2
comment
Darwin
there?
FPV
Drywall and
baby
fabric
A.
don't agree with anything ductless. That's a fact.
Yeah, you could get 2 Darwin FPV baby apes for that price, right? And you could have a blast with those. Crash them into the ground and have fun. The Babito? Well, I mean, what? I don't understand the point. Because, like, that form factor isn't good. It hasn't been done well yet. You can do it well. It's just it needs to be insanely light.
The gnarly FPV 40mm frame
But
is sick though.
who wants to fly for a minute and a half on some shaky-ass tune on some jittery frame with some
Subatomic.
tiny little tri-blade props that just make it all jerky? It was so bad. It was just bad.
Hey, did you know Bubby and Ladrib flew in the airport, though? Did you know that?
Awesome. I'm super happy that they did. And I'm glad, I'm glad that he's designing something. Fine, that's cool. But, like, don't hawk your
Bro, he
shit.
ain't designed shit.
Don't hawk your shit to our community when you have nothing to do with it. Like, you have nothing to do with the micro community.
Well,
don't just
yeah, that was
dangle
my
this
simple
over
thing
it and be
with-
like, hey, there's money to make over here. Do you guys like this? Do you like this? This looks exactly like one of our sponsors' quads they made
Rebels.
last year. Do you like the iFlight Baby Nazgul V2?
Ha 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 OG, I feel the attitude
Yeah,
long.
man.
It's dumb. It made me so mad. And the audacity to charge that much for that kit.
And why did they charge that much, heads? Well, you don't get to know.
What an asshole.
That flight time and
Yet to
price to
know.
me should have
Let
made
me
it a no-go.
Reapply my makeup
Yet
because
they
I'm
did it.
so upset and it's
Chrome
wrong.
Dramps here.
Chrome
links
Dramps
below.
here.
I'm Justin Davis.
Because
Drunk
they
Camps
can.
LC.
Heads, have you tried the subatomic?
You guys
Have I
see our
tried
new
the
Infinity-
subatomic?
You guys see our new Infinity Loops NFTs?
Yeah, did you guys catch the new Infinity Loops NFTs yet?
$30,000 for each one. PayPal's fine.
What up, John Doe? Because they can. Well, yeah, that's exactly right. That flight time and price to me should have made it a no-go. Yet they did it. And that's what I mean. It wasn't done well from iFlight to begin with. The Nazgul, Baby Nazgul was a failure. And like they admitted this much because they immediately released a larger prop version that was better because everybody was like, this needs larger props.
Can you add
can't
like 20
do
more
this.
voices to the stream talking over each other?
Well, EDOC, you just talked overhead, so it's your fault.
//gnarlyfpv.com/collection/nano-quadcopters/
I'll do my best.
/sub-atomic-1.
We're going to invite some extra people
Somehow
in here.
missed this stream.
Yes.
Darn binding of Isaac anyways.
Binding of Isaac anyways.
Do you remember when we first were getting Infinity, like when we first kind of were finding our footing with Infinity Loops, with like doing the more like meme videos and all that stuff, and I was like, we're gonna be like the
Hello,
micro
everyone.
version
Today
of
we're gonna
Rotor
take-
Riot.
Sorry.
Well, fuck that. I don't want to do that. you know.
Yeah, I hear people say that all the time. They're like, "You guys are like the micro channel, but Rotor Riot, but micro."
Sorry about that.
Don't put that evil on
Meme
me.
lords.
I don't want it. That's okay, Mike. What is this? This looks heavy as hell. How much does that weigh? It's Dead Cat, too.
Oh, it is. Oh, I feel like I've heard of that. I've heard of this.
It's wild looking.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to try it just for the fact that it's wild looking, but it looks heavy as hell.
Is it? That looks like. Is it Armatan that has those little front bump outs like
Infinity
that?
Riot.
On their frame?
Normally, yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Infinity Riot.
UPPP?
Interesting.
Infinity Loops here, and today, you are going to trippy spin something.
What up, Steve Jobs? Infinity Loops here, and today you're going to trip spin something. That's right.
It says 13.25 grams.
Do you guys want to see the new shirt design while you're here? I'll
It's
show it one more
actually
time.
pretty sick. I have one I could send you, if you want to build it.
Since you said trippy spins. If you have one that you're not using that you want to send, yeah, let me know.
They also have a
DM me.
40mm hex.
I'll pay you the shipping. Okay, you guys ready? New shirt. It's coming. Speaking of trippy spins, this is an Infinity Loops exclusive. Here it is. It's so good.
Wish I could buy some great drone merch.
Every time
Just
I bring it
saying.
up. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, and adding
So
the
good.
whoop, adding the whoop around the pole was good.
It's so it made it so much
Trippy
better.
pole.
Yep.
Did you see Neon's
It
90
would have felt
kilometers per hour
like
trippy
I said
spins?
before. I think it would have felt too empty without.
LMFAO.
without
I
with just
agree. Yeah.
stuff.
No, I agree. I love this. This is perfect. This is perfect.
Tripendales.
Yes,
Dude.
Trippendales, baby.
Lol.
Yeah.
bro. I want to. Yeah, can we get this shirt? Can we get this shirt this
Ha
week?
ha ha,
I
take my money.
want to wear it out to dinner for my 1 year anniversary.
It'll be live. It'll be live
Lol.
by this weekend. I'll get it set up tomorrow and on a shirt and all that. But that's the new design. It's all done. It's all wrapped up.
That's a strong stripper for Bane, such a chunker.
Hey, that's if you've ever seen Chris Farley in the Chippendales.
Yeah, the SNL.
Are you
the
signing
SNL
them?
skit.
Yeah, that's right. Are you signing them? Why does everybody ask me to sign things? I'm not, but I guess I can if you want me to. Oh, hold up.
Def wearing that to drop my kid off at daycare.
You
at
should
the
get a
church.
sticker.
Trippity Trippendale.
You should get
I remember that brainstorm for that concept.
a sticker for the back of your car when you drop your kid off that says "My other ride."
We
is
all
your
love
mom."
head right.
Testing. Please advise which version you would need. Oh, there's a new charger coming out. I just got an email. They want me to review it.
What's that?
I need you to sign it with your
I don't know if I
social
should say anything yet. Hang
security
on.
number.
Let me see if it's available first. If it's available yet, then I'll tell you what it is. But if not, I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Oh, it's not available yet. Okay,
What
I'll
company?
send you the
Lol.
link.
Can you not say?
I don't want to say. Yeah, I don't want to say. You'd probably know what it was if I said. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
But I'm gonna respond. Oh yeah, we'll check that out.
Night night, gents. By who though?
Good night to you. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for keeping it crisp. You know
Oh
what I
damn!
mean?
I just saw your message. My bad. Yeah. Let me. I gotta message the chat.
Oh yeah,
Keep crisp and
Please.
carry on.
if you could. I want to try those out.
Laters at Johannes Nakpol. OG, can you sign it with your guy liner? Take care.
Oh gee, do you wear guy liner?
Anyone ever use
What's
the Venom
that?
Duo charger? I have 2-1 smells
No,
like
but
it's
I mean,
dying.
if we're gonna be the
Other
micro
one is
rotor riot,
greater
one of us
though.
needs to.
That's true. I don't know if I can pull it off. I do have some long eyelashes, but I don't know. My wife might frown upon that. Do you want to ask Brittany if she's down with like an emo, screamo, low self-esteemo kind of guy?
That's what we were talking about going for Halloween. Is like early 2000s emo kids.
That'd be so good.
Yeah.
Anyone ever use the Venom Duo charger? I have not, no. I have two. One smells like it's dying. If it smells like anything, I imagine you might want to set that aside, not use it.
Low self-esteem. Oh,
You haven't heard that one
beautiful.
before? Yeah. Emo
Gotta
Screamo.
watch those Venoms.
Low
They're
self-esteem.
fragile.
Gotta watch those Venoms. They're fragile.
Sort of like those Canadians.
I don't use it anymore.
Okay, let me send you this. Oh wait, did I send it to you already? Yeah, I did. Okay, I sent you that. Let me respond to his email though. That's funny. I actually just got hit up earlier today before stream. There's a new frame coming out, a new micro frame.
Love Mew other one, it's the version 1.
That
Someone kept saying I broke
I'll
a prop
have,
while using Venoms.
that I'll have to review as well. A new, very interesting micro frame. I'm interested.
Oh, you're talking about the Venom. Oh, okay. I think Hez is talking about the Venom Chargers. But yeah, the Venom props. Love those props. But at the same time, fuck those props.
What frame heads?
Let me double check the email. I'm pretty sure I can't say anything about it.
No
Let me
Venom
double check.
Charger.
Launching the new product. Which kind do they have?
Yay. Fuck those props.
Oh.
But yay, I like those props.
Yeah, they were great props.
Fuck
They were-
those
they were
props,
like-
but yeah, I like those props.
No, they were like my favorite props for a long ass time, but they were too brittle. They were great until they weren't great, and they cost me 2 big races, and they cost me placements in 2 big races. They cost me money, lots of money in Colorado, and not a fan.
I only
Shave 'em
run
down.
iFlight 5-inch props.
Shave 'em down to 40 or
Like
31
paper.
millimeter. I get it.
I only run iFlight 5-inch props. Me too, on everything. My 75mm Freestyle, open prop, 5-inch. 0802. I wasn't even that hard on the Bobito. Sorry, I'm just harping on this because I left it open. I left the tab open with the video up. I wasn't even that hard on that kit, as bad as it was.
I've been running Gemfan 5226s. Love them.
Like just the weight alone of that thing. It was heavier than the Baby Nazgul, which the Baby Nazgul sucked because it was heavy. It's so annoying, and people were like, "You're just hating on Bubby." Am I? Because I don't remember reviewing Bubby at all. Never said a word about
the
it.
newbie
Don't
drone
know.
804s.
Yes, we were just talking about the 804s earlier. I'm going to try to get my hands on a set of the 25,000 KVs and try them out. They did say that they are, if you want to do some ultra fast racing, you want to get the 25,000 KV 0804s. So we're going to try those.
Funny 'cause, like, nobody's going to use those for racing.
Hell no. No.
I have never
Nobody's using
damaged
those
any
for racing.
props on any of my
They're
drones.
heavy as hell, too.
Only the 5-inch.
Like 2.8
Even
grams
my
or something.
baby Nazgul.
Without wire and plug.
You paid full price for it, didn't you, Heads?
Frig off.
You can say what you want.
Yes, I did pay full price for it. Here's the other thing about the Bobito. Do you guys want to know why my review and like maybe 1 or 2 others are the only ones that are online? Because they didn't send out any review copies to anybody. I had to buy mine. I saw other reviewers, I won't mention their names because it is embarrassing that they did this, but I saw other reviewers, large channels, bigger than us. I saw them
There I saw the weight and was kinda
in
thrown
the
off.
comments of the Bobito posts on Facebook saying like, hey, DM me, send me a copy, we can do business, I'll do a review for you. Rotorai was like,
Dramps.
nope. They didn't send... I don't know that they sent any review copies out at all. Let's see what YouTube looks like for Babito reviews. Let's see if anybody did any more.
We're second. We're above them flying in the fucking airport.
For me, it isn't. It's much further down for me. I think it depends on your search history, though. Yeah, so there's a review by Rotor Riot, Bubby FPV, Bubby FPV, Bubby FPV, Bubby FPV, Confused
I only
FPV.
bought the baby
that was
NAS
2 months ago.
because I already had 3 full-size
Best
NAS
micro class drone on the market. Best micro class drone on the market.
With what experience are you making that claim with?
I don't-
Your 5-inch experience, you're making that micro claim? Because you're short? Because you're short and still in high school? Is that what this is about?
Confused? She's like a mom.
Best.
Confused.
Does it come with an
The
NFT?
pilot, Confused? She's like a mom.
Never even heard of her.
Oh, yeah.
I am confused.
Here, hang
I'm
on.
confused.
There she is. Wait.
Best. With 35 millimeters props
She's kinda
long.
standing there.
He told me the
There
Fractal
she is.
75 wasn't that good because of the ducts lol. Fractal has joined the chat.
Wait, who told you that? Did Bubby tell you that?
Likely, yeah. All of them have been. Bardwell did it too. Bardwell's just as guilty. Bardwell, when the Babito came out, was like,
When I seen
Now, the
Bubby's
special
vid of his
thing-
baby NAS, I
the
commented
special
it
thing
was
about
just
the
a baby
Babito
NAS.
is it
He
doesn't
basically
fly
agreed.
horribly like whoops.
Micromotor Farahhouse. What happened to that dude? Bubby.
Bubby told him that the Fractal 75 wasn't that good because of the ducks.
Because of all of his experience, I get
Exactly, because he's flown it.
it. Yeah.
He knows jack diddly about micros. Do you see me on here every day telling you about 5-inch quads? No.
Yeah.
And I have 5-inch quads. Do you see me
Yeah.
reviewing them? I bought brand new 5-inch bind and flies. I could have done reviews on them.
We made a whole ass other
Jeez.
channel for 5-inch
Bardwell
quads
said
and
the
then
Fractal
literally did
had
jack
to
shit
be
with it.
fragile and to avoid it. In a stream I was
Bardwell
watching.
said the Fractal had to
CRT
be
and
fragile.
Bardwell both shit talented the Fractal 75 but never flew it.
Ciatti and
He
Bardwell
said he
both
hadn't
shit
flown
on
it
the
either.
Fractal
Oh, Bubby was in
75.
an FMV
Being in
call?
an FMV
Oh,
call
yeah.
with Bubby P.
That's probably for the
Talked.
best. Well, I mean, depends on how much I had to drink. It's probably for the best.
Like, I don't know, man. I'd never talked any shit about the Babito until I bought it, built it, flew it. Then I talked shit about it after all that. But when I saw it, I was like, the price is ridiculous.
See,
I
but
knew what I was buying too. I was like, this is gonna suck. This is a
And I'm-
waste of money. But I knew that there was going to be no other
With
reviews
lying
on it
heads,
because I
you
could
don't
see
fly
people.
5-inch real quads lol.
Shut up.
See,
I
and
could see people on Facebook talking about it, and all these people are asking for review quads, and I'm like, they're not responding to anybody. Nobody's going to review this quad except Rotor Riot. So I was like, well, fuck that. I want to give the truth about how it is. If nobody's getting review versions, I'll buy one. So
Yeah,
I did,
and see-
and it was expensive as shit.
Yeah, and that's why I'm fully comfortable talking shit about it myself because I trust your opinion fully with that type of with that.
You can
and
take it
I'm
home and
not
fly it yourself
spending
if you'd like.
109. No, I'm good. I'm good. But if I would have been in that FMV car, I feel like I would have been just real quiet, just like, all right, don't say anything, don't say anything, don't say anything. Then just eventually you just hear my mic come on, the Babito shit.
Oh god. Yeah, no, I didn't talk any trash about it until I flew it.
Yay, we wanted to do a binder fly.
And built it.
Prices were crazy and cost was out there. So on hold for now.
Yes, yeah. If you can't do it right, just hold off. That's totally respectable. Like that's everybody can understand that. Especially in this community, people can respect when you do that. Because it makes it seem like you're not worried about your bottom
review
line.
seriously is
You're
the
worried
only
about-
one that is readily available and not made by the seller.
Right, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying, Asbestos, is exactly. I was watching the conversations unfold on social media, and I was like, nobody is going to get a review copy of this. Nobody.
Well, that's something that we talked about super early on when we started taking the channel away from just freestyle edits and stuff.
Yeah.
It was like, we're not going to simp to any companies.
Never. Nope.
We're not going to simp to, doesn't matter what company it is. Like if it's,
do you know how big for our channel that could have been? Like how, if I did a glowing review. If you just did
a gluck review of it, then yeah.
Hard to beat for the price.
If I do a glowing review of the Babito and Rotoride just so happens to share it because I'm saying nice things about their product.
Huge.
That would be massive
Tiny
for our
egg
channel.
too.
Huge for our
and the
channel.
whole bot thing with them didn't sit well.
I don't care.
I respect them, but yeah.
I don't care. It doesn't like that. They're a cheap
gobble.
A cheap little perk by sucking the teat of a garbage quad. And not only that, it's lying to you guys. That I wouldn't be able to make any more videos. If I feel like I'm lying to you all, I'm not going to do videos anymore. Like I refuse to. I don't want to be that kind of person. That's not why I do this at all. It's not why I started doing this. Yeah. Frig that. Never. I've told Eve that too. The only sponsor I really need to worry about ever is Fractal. And I've told Eve, like, if I do a video on something and I have an issue with it, I'm going to be honest. And he's like, yeah, please, I want you to be.
Well, and that's what I never understood is like, why would a company not, like, if I'm running a company,
saved me
if I'm putting out products, I want to
$180.
make sure my products are the
Yeah,
best.
dudes
I don't
talking
want people
to
just telling
dudes,
me my stuff
not
is good.
businessmen.
Tell me it's good. If
Lie
there's something
test.
wrong with it, tell me it's wrong with
a bad dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Albert Kim's e-bike.
That's like when Corn Pop is a bad dude.
Corn Pop was a bad dude.
I think I was the only newbie drone B-Brain Brussels reviewer to actually call out the
Eve
tune
was hella cool.
out of all of the pilots. I was the only one that was
dope.
like, yeah, the tune is just a stock beta flight tune, so it's not that great. But here's a good one. Everybody else was like, I've never had a whoop that ripped this hard out of the box.
When that
like,
bind and fly came out, you and I both were just, remember, I pulled it up in Betaflight. I remember opening up the PIDs in Betaflight and going, this is the stock Betaflight PIDs. This is the 6-inch Betaflight tune. This isn't like a whoop tune at all. And then the reviews start coming out and everybody's talking about how good the tune is on it. And it's like, boys.
No, and that's the thing. Like you don't have to lie. Like it was a solid board. Like just say what it is.
They let out a tune for it that was okay afterwards. It took a little bit, but they let out a tune for it eventually that you could download, and it was fine. But they didn't ship it with one, and that was a problem. Like you should mention, it doesn't come with a tune on it. It's just stock Betaflight tune, which is not good for whoops. You mean when Bot was canned by Drew? Yeah, I don't know that lore. What's the lore? Explain about Bot and Rotor Riot. I know that he was with him at one point, and now he's not. I don't know the details of it, though. I think it was just before
honest question.
My time.
More money in tattoos or drones?
Hard to figure out why, though.
Heads honest question. More money in tattoos or drones? Drones, for sure. I don't pay for a lot of my tattoos. I have one of my best friends, one of my groomsmen for my wedding, even is a tattoo artist. He is my tattoo artist. So I usually give him a large sum of money, and then I just show up and get tattoos when I want them. It works out pretty well. Or I bring him other things besides money. He likes other things like flowers.
Nice.
Of the skunk variety. He also likes when I bring him alcoholic beverages, things of that nature. So yeah, tattoos.
Yay.
Surprisingly,
bought forever ago.
I
was super shady about it. Heads
a lot less in
didn't
in
sit well in the community. Drone tattoos and reach arounds.
I have one, just one. I have a little propeller, which is kind of cockeyed looking. If I don't have the thumb the right way,
they've done the same shit for years now.
There
Devil's
we go.
lettuce.
Just a little tri-blade prop there, though.
That's not the only thing that that he's done that's been kind of shady in the community.
Drew fired bot forever ago, but was super shady about it. Didn't sit well in the community. Well, I know Ladrib is guilty of other more recent egregious things that he's done towards the community or in the community, but I didn't know about this one in particular.
Yeah, it's I just like
they've done the same shit for years now.
Yeah, I never want, and I don't really see Infinity Loops ever turning into something
Didn't
like
Bot
that.
get fired for not boosting their monthly boxes?
Not boosting their monthly
That's
boxes.
what I'm saying. Rotor Riot has been shady for years. Laydrup is Dinder a douche.
Well, I think from what I remember about, I think because they started kind of getting kind of hard up, like on funding wise and everything, and they just kind of started going for money grab after money grab. It seems
I think
like
it was
kind of
an image thing too.
It was just like, and
No, okay, I don't remember any of that. I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to Rotor Riot when I started flying, just because they're a 5-inch channel. I didn't really want to look at them at all. Although, you know what I did see? Let me show you guys this. I've wanted to do this forever. I'm gonna do it right now while we're sitting here talking, actually, so I don't forget. Ladrib put out a video, and I say this all the time.
Did you forget about Steel Stingy and Umagod also leaving RR? And Zoe and
I say this all the
LSF
time in
and
my
many
head,
others.
but I swear to God that there has been some videos that we have put out that Rotor Riot does that are like pretty similar.
At 661 FPV
Just saying.
exactly. All of that.
Just saying.
Who would honestly sponsor Bot?
Not pointing any fingers.
I forgot all about.
Just saying.
I forgot
Super
all about
shady.
Zoe FPV.
They wanted him to work for zero money.
Yeah, Zoe FPV. Man.
Somebody once told me that.
You say all those names and leave
But
out
what
chocolate.
happened to her?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Zoe. I think she's doing her own thing now.
Does she even still fly? I haven't seen it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she's on some other team. She was doing something recently. I saw.
Okay. Did you see GemFan posted some aux plumes?
I
3D
did.
flying
Yes,
today?
I did.
That's sick.
Yeah, it was sick.
That's right.
All right, so for the longest time, I forgot about this. Oh God, I forgot to get it. I forgot to get an ad. All right, I don't know if I should talk
Zoe
smack about
kinda
it
dropped
on stream.
out. Has chronic pain. Did Chapu get fired too?
Zoe kind of dropped out, has chronic pain. Oh, that's sad to hear. I didn't know
Zoe
that.
posted today asking for money.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Zoe just posted a video how she's about to be homeless.
Oh, she's about to be homeless. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
God.
Never mind.
Oh,
Yes, you should.
Kiwi Farms, new thread.
Zoe needs help.
Did Sharpoo get fired? I don't think so. I think Sharpoo quit flying, didn't he? Just in
Zoe FPV was on
it-
Facebook Live today
boy.
going through a bad time.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's-
that's not good. Yeah, that's not good to hear.
Was it Sharpoo or Schizo that just recently, like within the past 6 months, posted some new freestyle stuff?
It was definitely not Sharpoo. Sharpoo doesn't fly anymore.
Schizo then.
Or if he does fly, he's not posting content anymore. All right, so what I was laughing at was what I really want to do is because does this thumbnail
There's
here
animation now.
can it freestyle? That seem a little familiar, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There's a couple channels that did that.
But here's the thing. I want to print this picture out. But first, I want to Photoshop clown makeup on him. And then I want to print it out. The entirety with the Can It Freestyle behind it.
Seriously.
And then I want to put it up on the wall behind me
WTF.
when I do my But
Chapu
Does It
posted
Freestyle
on Lexi's
videos.
post about quitting FPV. About
Oh
how he
yeah, I saw
actually quit
Lexi's
FPV.
post the other day.
Not only that, but he didn't post it on Rotor Riot. It's on his personal channel. And not only that, it has a Raid Shadow Legends ad in it.
Oh my god.
I forgot all about it. He has his red light, has his little hand motion.
Disguised face.
So if you guys want to know what I do when I'm waiting for my batteries to charge, I play Raid Shadow Legends.
Shadow Legends. Make sure to pick up the new Babito DIY kit in Raid
Shadow Legends.
Holy fuck, the raids is the icing on the cake.
Yes, we need. Yes, that
Oh God.
the one video that we talked about recently.
We
needs to
still.
fucking
I know.
happen. We need to
We're
do that
going.
soon.
We're going to do it. Yeah,
Ha,
it's
ha,
gonna
ha.
happen.
Yes.
There is a video idea written down that plays directly off of that. That needs to happen.
We've got some memes directly related to what all we've been talking about the past 15 minutes.
Yeah, do we? Do we have some text channels for that?
Got a case of the raids.
And what are those memes? Well, you don't get to know.
You don't get to know, unfortunately. You don't get to know. I saw somebody mention earlier that they enjoyed the episode of In the Loops with Eve from Fractal. I don't remember who said it exactly, but I wanted to say, I'm glad you enjoyed it, and two, I wanted to get everybody's opinion. What's everybody's opinion so far? Have you guys tuned in for any of them? Have you enjoyed them? Do you think we should keep doing them? Do you like that format of kind of like learning a little more
on the Babito Blue
not
Jay
to do with FPV about people, like, you know, all of these bigger names in our FPV community? Because if you'd like to see more, we have a long list of guests that we have made.
And if there's any other guests
keep doing
that you guys would like to see, if we get
getting
commenting like the same
Raceco
guests
with them
or whatever,
playing in the
we'll,
background.
Yeah, please.
More, please.
Please, any recommendations if you guys want to see anybody. We were playing around with the idea today about maybe reaching out and asking Nick if he wanted to come on and talk.
I like the interviews.
I know you guys probably all somebody literally just said it. Okay, I'll reach out to him. I don't know how much he'd want to do it
for sure,
but I'd love to do one with him.
Conversations are gold.
Okay, good.
Nick.
Good to know.
I enjoyed the interview and would like to see more of it.
Well, that's
great to hear.
We talked about it. We were talking about it recently, and we realized that, like, I don't, as far as either of us can remember or know, Nick has never really done any kind of interview talking about like himself getting into the. I mean, I've never done like a deep dive on like his early videos and stuff, so I have no idea how he got into the.
Yeah, he may have one or two out there, but it definitely hasn't been recent. Not one that I've heard of.
And I feel like we already got a little rapport between the two channels just from
Good old Nick.
Of course.
Love that dude.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. No, Nick's a great guy.
And I mean, he still is like randomly wearing Infinity Loop shirts on videos and stuff, which is dope.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's always cool to see. That's a really neat thing to see. Somebody that I kind of came into the hobby watching. Now wearing.
I watched an older Nick Burns vid. Forgot how much weight he lost.
I know, how impressive,
FPV
man.
Dad.
My God.
Track down dude from Micro Motor Firehouse.
It's crazy, yeah.
Provided
FPV
us
Dad?
with lots of motors for the old school brushed.
FPV Dad.
Throw them on the list. I know the names, but I'm going to have to like look into them. I don't want to look into them too much because having them on and talking to them and learning about them on the spot is so much more fun. Like Eve, I've had so many opportunities to talk with Eve.
Sick Burns is a cage fighter now.
Sick Burns is a cage fighter now.
What if that was actually Nick Burns and like that was his like his extra hobby on the side is he's just a fucking cage fighter?
I'd believe it. He got all ripped up like that? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's cutting weight.
Also, somebody said get Trump on. We've had him on, if you guys didn't know. He's been on.
Yes.
Do not come.
He came.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Sorry, it's one of my favorite clips. Do not come. Do not come. I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna come. Oh yeah, interview Nick as Big Nerns.
Interview Nick as Big Nerns.
That'd be good if I just turn the camera on and I'm Big Nerns.
Frankly, the best interview that's ever happened.
Oh god, that would be great.
Need Nick Burns with unnecessary censoring on your soundboard. Nothing
Nick
can
Burns
stop
with
what is
unnecessary
coming.
censoring? Yeah, I should just
your
get a little
then
beep.
Take you for ice cream after.
I don't think I have a censor
Not
beep
another
on
interview
here.
like it.
Oh, you should.
Big
I should too.
Nerns.
Fuck.
I don't think I have one on. No, I don't. I have like air horns and all types of other stuff. I don't have the swear word beep. I need to add that though. I'm gonna add that, and then yeah, we'll do that. We'll just.
You
bleep
gotta
out.
have the green screen sitting in his basement as well. Remember when they challenged him to power loop
Hey,
indoors?
he did it.
Yep, he did.
He did it very well too. He did some clean power loops, clean, constant loop motion.
That's the other thing we got to work on too. Is our next content creator call out.
We have 2 in the chamber. We just need to finish them.
Yep.
I love having things half finished though, because it's so much easier.
OMG,
Yeah.
unnecessary censoring of Nick Burns
out
would
real
kill
quick.
me.
We will. I'll make it happen.
Not the ceiling fan though.
And how about this? I won't tell him. I won't tell him I'm going to be doing it. Because he's not going to have the stream on. You know? So he won't know what's happening. He'll just be talking and he'll just be like, yeah, well, when I got boop and started in boop and FPV, I was boop and flying boop. And I'll just keep beeping. I'll bleep a whole bunch of his words out. It'll be fun.
Yeah, but
we'll do it at least once. It'll be a good meme.
If we gotta do the big nerds thing, it's only gonna be able to last for like a couple of minutes because there ain't no way I'm gonna be able to sit there and
We
carry on
need
a
crazy
conversation
voice.
with two of
He
you.
would love it.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, definitely wouldn't be able to carry on a conversation with.
What a brilliant
two of
idea,
you.
LMAO. Oh man.
Yeah, this will be good.
Or should we really throw him off and you dress up as big nerds and I'll just shave my head and get some glasses and dress up as Bardwell?
And just be like,
I'll
no,
get
this
the
is.
male pattern baldness and just fucking send it.
Be like, you're the odd man out here, Mr. Bick Nerns. Nick
Well,
Burns.
what if we interview him for Halloween and we'll dress up as what was the other idea? We had an idea of going as what did we talk about doing for Halloween? A stream as
I'm changing everybody's voice, by the way.
Just call him right now. We will wait. Do it Jimmy
I don't remember.
Glick style.
it was Ladrib and somebody, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, Ladrib and someone else.
Ladrib and Vanover, that's who it was.
Yeah, Ladrib.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Talk to chat. Talk
I gotta
amongst
get-
yourselves.
Yeah, I gotta get my roll. It's 10 after 12.
All right, well, you wait 1 second.
I'll wait 1 second.
Okay,
I'm
you wait
still
1
here.
second.
Chad, I'm still here. No fit. Where's the fishies? There they are. Oh, what's that little stingray? Somebody kill that stingray. Do it for Steve Irwin.
Dab
Yeah, I'm
time.
about to go. As soon as I get off of here, I'm running over to my room next door.
We hear yo. Dab time.
Everybody doing dabs? Damn. Damn the dabs. Yeah, I don't know. I still want to do a holiday. Jesus
Taking
Christ.
a hoot. Met a Canadian that said they say hoot instead of hit. Was he fucking with me?
I don't know. Edoc, are you still
Or
here?
one hitter?
Is there anybody in Canada that says hoot instead of hit? I doubt it.
Not here.
Are you in
I'm old
Canada
school.
too, Dusty Joe?
For the last
Or are you
20
talking about
minutes.
dabs? Jesus.
Yep.
All right.
In dabbing and flipping
Hello.
this flight controller over on the fractal.
I'm dabbing and oh god,
Well, that's probably why I winded up upside down in the first place, my friend.
probably
Texas.
is.
It's hoots here.
Hoots.
F. Trudeau,
Hoots here.
commie bastard. And dabs.
You guys are weird.
Yeah,
okay,
no, I'm-
so
I definitely prefer flour as well, man. I'm old school as well.
yeah, I'm the same way. I don't like doing dabs.
But I'll do. I've been a dab will do you sometimes. I got some shatter over there. We're good.
It's too much for
Right.
me. I got stuff I got to do today. You know, I gotta like go out in public.
I still feel like I get like
Prove it.
deeper, more satisfying highs from flour than I do dabs.
I don't know. I just prefer it. Who are we reaching out to? Nick Burns. Send him a
Yes.
message.
Flour is best.
How should we word this?
Dabs kill tolerance.
Should be like, Nick,
It prob was I was
Pack your
higher
shit.
than Gerard
Come on our show.
Mills when I built it.
You should start it with sup slut.
oh, I gotta ask him to
Dry
unblock
her
me. He
vape.
blocked me. Hang on.
Yeah, dabs feel like something is missing to me.
Yeah, like it's the same thing that I feel with like vape pens, like carts. Like you feel something, but it ain't what I'm looking for exactly.
I run my one-hitter all day. Dabs stay at home.
When I was when I was still working at a shop, I was the same way. I just run a one-hitter all day. Much easier.
Yep.
Step outside, do a quick little toot, right back to work.
My vape carts
Vape
make
carts
me
make me
sneeze.
think I can't fucking breathe.
Yeah, vape cars tear my throat up. I plow through them too fast.
I finally got Brittany to chill the fuck out on them.
Yeah, they're just too much. Way too much. Tears my throat up.
Like, I get it, like, you know, it was easier for her or whatever, but I'm like, it's destroying. She was coughing so bad all the time. I'm like, no, like, you gotta stop. Like, this is not doing your lungs
So
and throat any
fast.
favors.
Smoking flower is fine, but dabs feel like I'm doing drugs. Full lung bong hits for me.
Yeah, bong rips all day.
For that,
So you just want one set, right?
yes, please.
Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a 25,000 kV set for myself or try to 19,000. I'm doing 25. I'm not gonna fucking race him. But should I try him though? No, I'll do 25,000.
Drugs are bad, my dude. You need to just smoke some green long.
Learn more about the person outside of FPV. All right, I just messaged Nick, just to see if he'd be interested in jumping on the show one night. So I'll let you guys know if I hear back from him. I know I'll hear back from him. I'll let you guys know what I hear back from
OG
him.
on 65
well, these
or 75.
0804s,
I need that pure Jenkin.
I'm not throwing
Sweet.
these 0804s on a 65.
He was searching 2 girls, 1 cup.
Although I was thinking but I feel like that would still be too low. I was thinking the 0804 12,000 kVs on 2S65, but I still feel like that would not be. I just feel like it'd be a turd.
Probably, yeah. It'd be really grunty.
Yeah, because like I was running like the zombie brain was 0703, 16,000. Well, let's get technical. 16,420 kV. Fuck out of here.
Made up numbers.
I know, right? Someone's breaks out a torch and it's like, hold up. Are the 804 1mm or 1 5mm?
I'm pretty sure they're both 1.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're 1mm. Which is why I don't understand they're recommending them for open prop builds with 1mm shafts. I mean, I wouldn't.
Tiny lifter motors. Have you flown the baby ape? Pondering getting one.
Yes, I have flown the baby ape, and I'm pretty sure I even did a video on it.
Oh, they should be 1.5.
Baby ape. They should be 1.5, I agree. Yes, I did do a video on the baby ape. It was about 10 months ago. Highly recommend it. As far as for the money, it's like not even a question.
65mm Gemfams by Blades.
You know, easy buy. The Tiny Ape Freestyle, I did a little more recently. That was about 4 months ago. That I might even recommend.
Anytime you need a torch to get high, you need to question your life choices.
That's true. If you need to heat things up to the point of they're red hot to get baked, you should probably take a step back and reevaluate, reassess your situation, you know?
LMAO.
"12 moments? Moments. That's weird. Auto-generated moments in this video. I haven't seen YouTube do that before.
Except knife hits lol.
Oh, you doing some hot knives? That's real old school.
I have an electronic dab.
Oh, yeah.
Nail no torches.
Well, that's like when I say like the dabs I do. All I got is like
lazy.
all I got is little like nectar collector.
A nectar collector, that's right.
That's all I got. I don't have a rig.
I use my dab torch more for TPU repair than weed lol. I use Beeline,
Yeah,
but I
man.
honestly think
Yeah,
it's much worse for you than just using a lighter.
Yeah,
Knife hit us a 2008.
Yeah, like
they are.
Couldn't remember if you did
he's
or
talking about
not.
getting like
They are for
get me a rig
sale
for
for
Christmas, and I'm like, I don't
107
really.
on Banggood right now, pro version. Burns at a lower temperature though. Have done a knife hit since college and I'm 37. So years
Yeah,
ha.
probably scheduling
Haven't.
is a nightmare. Understand that. We can that part. Nick already responded and said, yeah, he's down. He just said it's a matter of scheduling. But yeah, we can get Nick on. Where's he on that part? Trying to do them Saturday nights. Live, so chat.
Knife hits with Nick.
Oops.
Him dabbing with the seahorse dab pen, it's okay. Nice.
Knife hits with Nick. Usually the last.
But yeah, like I would love to get a rig, but I feel like if I had a rig, I would go through so much more. I would go through it so quick.
So I told Nick if push comes to shove, because he said scheduling would be a nightmare, or is usually the nightmare, which I understand completely, being that he's a family man with a job and all that.
Oh, I get it.
So push comes to shove, would you be down to do a pre-recorded episode with Nick?
Yeah.
Where you and I can just hop on whenever he's ready, and we'll record it then. I guess we could live stream it at that hour whenever, but it might be at some awkward ass time.
Let's find out what his
I'm
what his
working on
normal
that, and I'll let you know.
We'll work around it. That's a name that we'll definitely be willing to work around, because that's a
Nick is the most adult person I've ever seen.
He is. Yeah. Nick's kind of like everyone's
Having a
dad.
rig made me
Holy
go
catfish.
through it quick, no doubt.
Holy catfish. I forgot all about that. Holy catfish. Oh,
holy catfish.
Catfish, yeah.
Catfish.
Holy catfish.
Anything
That was
is
the
cool
funniest.
with me.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
Nick is so funny. Yeah, I'd love to
He's
have him on
great.
and talk with him, man. He's hilarious. He was so much fun to work with. Yeah, we'll get it taken care of. We'll get him on one way or the other. It'll either be a pre-recorded episode or it'll be a live stream. Either way, we'll get it done though.
Well, what are our other options?
We'll get him on.
Heads, I'd watch you talk to a wall. George Soros is like 300 years old. That's pretty adult looking lol.
You're in luck, Asbestos. I on average talk to walls 3 to 4 times a week. I call those walls chance.
Yes. Mine's more often than that.
Way more often. Yeah.
Yeah. First thing tomorrow.
Unfortunate.
Yep. I'm getting ready to get the fudge out of here. I'm waiting to
say.
hear back because my code, there's something going on with my code on the site. It's weird. It like put it in and it took the discount off, and then I went to check out and then it popped up and said discount code isn't available to you right now.
Oh.
So
geez.
I'm waiting to hear back
All right. That's cool.
so I can make that order. But
I'm waiting to hear
I
back
got
from Nick too, so I'll let you know when I hear back from
Okay. I got some We Bleed motors on the way.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna do a video on the bleeders.
Nice. Oh, you got the bleeders?
Yeah, the 26.5s.
I hope he sends me a couple sets to try. We'll see.
Yeah.
Russian hackers.
I don't know though, because they're all 0703, so I don't, or 1102, so I don't know what. I mean, not like you're gonna throw those on a 75 and have much fun with them. I doubt. So.
Yeah,
dope.
I've heard people talk highly about the 0702s on a 75mm platform. I disagree. I don't think it would ever be good.
The battery's worth it.
But I have heard that they've been good. Are the Weebly batteries worth it? Yes, they are definitely worth it.
With BT2, yes.
Yeah, they're good cells. They're decent quality. They hold up to some abuse. They hold their power until the bitter end. Good batteries.
I've got batteries that I left, Weebly batteries that I left charged from like May until like August. Whenever it was that I took, it was like right before the summer, and then Britain moved in for those 6 weeks, and I didn't fly too much. And I had a couple of Weebly batteries that stayed charged that whole time, and they're still fine.
There you go. OG purposely abusing his batteries, and they still are holding up. Weebly.
I have killed some. I'm not. I ain't gonna pretend like I haven't killed some, but I was super shocked because I had a couple batteries that I was like, I'm pretty sure these have been charged since I was in Massachusetts.
The Tiny Whoop batteries have been solid for me so far.
I haven't flown any Tiny Whoop batteries in a long time, but I will say the Tiny Whoop batteries I flew a while ago, I was not a fan of the 333 BT2s.
Oh yeah. I've heard mixed things about the 333s. I've heard they're heavy.
Yeah, they to me, because I flew those right when BT2 was first kind of coming around, and to me they didn't perform any different than the 300 milliamp, the 300 mAh hour.
300 mAh an hour.
Yeah, BT or beta FPV batteries.
So is that a 180 or a 90 flip I just done? Lol. They have new ones.
Should be a 90 if you're flipping your flight controller on the Fractal.
I just click different shit until it works.
You can do that too.
I only have 380 GNB or 500 tattoo.
I'd go with the 380s.
Yay. I have a handful
unless you're doing
of those
75mm, then do
Still
the 500s.
prefer the Nitro Nectar. Similar to the Webley.
Nitro Nectars are good. Heard lots of good things about the Nitro Nectars.
Yeah, they're very similar to Weebly, except they don't offer BT2, which is why I had switched to the Weebly in the first place.
Although for racing, that's a problem. For freestyle, to be honest with you, you don't need BT 2.0. You'll be fine without it.
Yeah, I've never switched any of my freestyle stuff over to BT2.
It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
You don't unless you are replacing all your batteries anyways because they're old and you want to get new ones and you want to use BT 2.0, there's really no need otherwise.
Yeah.
For freestyle.
I've had about $150 worth
right, bro.
of
I know you've been trying to get out of here. Go ahead and get on out of here.
Not too
happy.
I
will let you know once I get that order completed.
Yeah.
And I will holler.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. All right, everybody. I won't probably be around for tomorrow or Saturday stream, but I will be back on Tuesday for some more basement flights.
There you go. Tuesday night with OG.
Yep.
Tuesday night flights.
There you go.
Get in there. All right, brother. I'll let you tomorrow.
Yep. Peace, everybody.
See you, dude.
Take it easy, OG. Good night, Og. Thanks, OG.
I will be out fairly...
Later, man. Calling it a night as well.
Yes.
Thanks for the good chat, guys.
I'll be out right behind
Later,
him.
OG.
I hope you guys had fun just hanging out. Thanks for hanging out, by the way, everybody. I know we didn't fly for the entire stream. We flew for about the first half and just kind of BS for the second, but it was fun BSing. It was good. And we talked about the t-shirt. Got a new t-shirt design coming out next week. It'll be ready. We got Nick Burns. Looks like he's going to be coming on for an In the Loops episode.
Good hang.
What? We talked some shit about the Babito. Always a good time. I'm going to Photoshop that picture of Ladrib riding my style, riding my steez with his Canet freestyle video. Good times. Tomorrow morning we will be back.
Shirt.
The shirt will be available next week. I'll post about it as soon as it's available. He's supposed to email me the design tomorrow morning. The final design. The one that you guys just saw was a preview.
Ha ha ha.
Tomorrow morning, Freestyle Friday, I'll be live. We're doing a new Boner FPV map, Temple of Doom. So if any
But
Indiana
I want
Jones
it
fans,
NOWWWWWW.
well, you can't have it now. You don't get to know. We'll be live tomorrow morning, though, probably around 9:30, 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. About 10 hours from now, I'll see you guys. So if you can make it for that, I'll see you there. And if not, we'll see you Saturday night when we'll be back live again doing some IRL flying. We'll be flying in the basement, do a little freestyle stream. So stop on by Saturday night if you're not doing anything, and we'll be here.
You hate
doing
me,
that.
don't you?
Of course not. I don't hate any of you guys. You guys don't understand what my previous streaming life looked like, what that
Mode
chat looked
3.
like. Mode 3 is going to happen. Don't you worry.
Y'all have a nice night.
I'll do it,
And
I
don't be a
promise.
hobo bitch.
I'm going to do my
Love
best
you.
to not be a hobo bitch. I'm going to go try
All
to
of
do my
you.
best to not be a hobo bitch right now, this second. Hobo bitch sounds a little bit like robo bitch. Might be a new name for robot lady. Just throwing it out there. All right, boys. Have yourselves a good night. Go out and fly. Enjoy the last of your week. And we will see you tomorrow morning for Freestyle Friday. Have a good night, boys. Oh, that's not... what even is
$20
that?
super chat for
What
mode
kind of-
3.
What kind of shit is
Later,
that?
man. Thanks. Haha, thanks, heads. Fail.